And ladies and gentlemen, I think we may be live. Good evening. I know I'm kicking off a little bit early. I'm just doing a bunch of setup right now, so I figured why not hang out and chat. You guys will get the behind the scenes peek at what it is to be a bear in a cave getting set up. That or I'm talking to an empty stream because I'm starting early. These things happen. They do. Let's double check some audio. I think I should probably normally do this outside of the stream, but whatever. We're testing. Yep, I've got sound. I can see it. So I'll mute so I don't get the echo going through. Kota, what is up? Good, you can tell me if my face, my voice, if everything's coming through nicely. It's good to see you on here. How's the quality? Everything popping off? Hey, Coda, did you pull for Simona? Did you throw her in your roster? I can't remember if you told me if you were going to or not. Good. Going perfectly. I'm glad to hear that. Popping game here. I was actually over here earlier looking at my inventory trying to decide what I want to level, and you know what? I ran out of the legendary ore. So what is it? The radiant ore or whatever it's called? Yeah, this stuff goes so fast. Skipping her. Yeah, you know what? I liked playing her in the story, you know, whatever this new event is. She's cool and all, but there's so many potentially stacked units coming out in the next couple of months, the next few banners, that I'm like, do I pull for her? Do I save for, you know, if we go off of, I think it might be Timaeus? I think it's Timaeus that makes the forecast. If those banners are to be believed, we've got like Sophia, possibly Coco, August coming up somewhere in the near future, a Combe somewhere in there, and I've got August on my list because he's another like giant sword user, thankfully meta. I've want Coco because she kind of reminds me of like an alchemist, even though she's like a cook. And then who's the other one that I wanted? Akambe. Akambe's art. I should find it and pull it up. Have you seen Akambe's art? Has anyone else seen it? I'm just realizing we got a couple new people up in the chat here too, so welcome. His art is fantastic, and I'm like, I'm going to pull on him for art alone, as basic as that might sound. So I'm like, Simona, I love the ice kind of archetype, but I just don't think I should toss the gems right now. What is the who's the ice guy in Bleach? Hitsugaya? Is that the right captain? She reminds me of him, just obviously more of like a knight. So wouldn't mind having her, and if I ever get her on just like a off-banner kind of luck pull like I did with Magnus, she'll get built, but I just can't justify it. Can't justify it. I am curious though. What do I have for... Yeah, I've got 8 free pulls. Plus, I mean, I've saved a pity. I have been very diligent on my gen. Hey Alex, how's it going? Yeah, I'm glad you're here. Good to see that you made it. We'll be going hard for a couple of hours. I'll probably stream at least to midnight my time, which is 2.5 hours from now. I might have to take a stretch break in the middle there. Yeah, so much to come. You know, I was thinking about, and hey, by the way, sorry if we cover some of this multiple times in the stream. Sometimes you get some repeat questions, and you know, I like to answer when I can. I'm prepping for the eventual other tower that'll come out. I don't know what it's called, Tower of Adversity or something something like that. But it's the one where you ultimately need 2 teams of 6. And just from talking to some, peers in the community, some other creators, etc., it sounds like the first floor or whatever it is, basically, oh god, 2 a.m. end time for you? Okay, Alex, you are a trooper if you stay that long, but also get sleep if you need it. I won't take any offense to that. But the first level, it sounds like if you've been leveling your characters, like anyone's going to clear it. And from what I'm hearing, and obviously I haven't tested this, I don't have any of the other servers, the second and third floors really get into your meta checks. And so that's where I think either one of 2 things is going to happen. Either we're going to see people really start wanting to pull those meta units, or we're going to start seeing even more of this creativity that some of the other creators have, like A Magic Joe, Perplatypus. They're both ones that I see leveling bronze units, leveling common units. And in doing so, they're finding just creative strategies that anybody can use. I just don't know that that's going to last through that most difficult content. And I probably won't speak too much about the PvP side of it. I'm not a PvPer in this game. Even when it comes out, like, I'll play with it. I'll probably do some PvP with you guys on stream. But I'm not like the let me be hardcore top rank. I just don't have the time and patience for it. and let's be honest, I'm probably not good enough. There's probably going to be other people that are welling out on units that are just going to, wipe the floor with me with Palmina and whoever. So yeah, I'm going to focus more on the tower side and more on the hard mode type stuff and enjoy that side of the content. I think the last serious PvP, this is taking it back. You guys, I'm older. Star Wars, The Old Republic, the MMO. Throw something in the chat if you ever played that particular MMO. I love it. I actually, every once in a while, get the itch to go back to it, but I haven't played it in years. But when it first came out, the first couple years of it, I don't remember the name of it, but I was in a really hardcore PvP guild, and I played, I think the class was Marauder. It was the Sith, like the really kind of heavy duty, tanky rage Sith. And we would, I kid you not, we would get online together in like Discord or whatever, and we would strategize the maps. And like the Hut map came up all the time. It was like Hut football or something like that. And we would like plan routes, and we would plan our skills around it. Walid, how's it going? So you are a PvPer. Okay, you have to tell me how that goes when you see the new PvP come out. And yeah, like we would just strategize like crazy on those PvP modes, and we were pretty darn good. And that's the last time in any game I was like super hardcore into PvP. I'll play it, like whatever the rewards are, just like I do the tower, not the tower, Clash. I'll do it for the rewards and get the whatevers. But at the end of the day, I'm probably not going to try to be ultra competitive. And sorry, my phone's going off. Let me silence my thing here. Sorry, my wife is just texting me goodnight and stuff. She does not stay up to watch the streams. This is not her forte. Can't wait. So Walid, Snake, what are you looking to pull for PvP? I'm curious. I'm I stay into the community, so I know of some of the units that people are looking for. But are there ones that you're aware of that you're like, oh, I'm gonna pull this one when they come out? I'll tell you what, guys, I'll switch back to my gaming screen. I'll go back and forth. You can see the boring stuff I'm doing right now, which is checking inventory. I did, by the way, hit level 50. Actually, I hit level 51 because the second I hit 50, I went and cleared another Voyage Memento. And in doing so, I think it was like 700 Voyager XP as one of the rewards, and that pushed me to the next level. And so I want to say I'm actually close to the next Voyage Memento anyways. I need, because that doesn't matter, I just have to get to level 52, and then I'll level up 12 units, and I'll actually finish this and get another 10 summons. So not mad about that. I think I already did the challenge quest even. Just, yeah, I wasn't necessarily pushing for it. It just kind of happened naturally. And so, yeah, I'm ready for that next voyage. And, ooh, it's going to be treasure time on the next one. I'm looking forward to that. My trinket luck was terrible. It's starting to get better. Hey, Max. Don't think the rewards for PvP aside From Clash, that's more waste time and game thing. Yeah, see, here's the deal. If PvP does not have rewards for me to care about, then I will probably exclusively do it just for fun with the community. I am all for coming online on a live stream and having you guys whoop my butt. So if you want to take down a content creator, that'll be your chance. You can jump in and absolutely smash us. I was actually talking to Showtime Doctor. I don't know if you guys have seen his stuff. If you haven't, check him out as well. Really good creator. I was actually on his podcast a few nights, or God, it's a week ago now. But I was telling him, because he's further along in his account, I'm like, we could do like a David versus Goliath where he is basically able to stomp me, and maybe I'll think of a couple clever tricks to throw him off his game. But his account is further along than mine, so he definitely has the power level. Slog from 52 to 55. You know what? I assumed that would happen, Alex, because my 48 to 50 definitely was like a drop off on the curb. And, you know, you hit that 50 and you get the new Voyage Memento, and it's like, okay, you get all these extra reasons to have XP. And now it's back to the stamina, or not stamina, energy grind of, obviously that's how we get our Voyager level. We all know this from just using it. And you can see I'm barely into 51. So I've got a hot minute before I get to the next level, and certainly a while before I get to 55. And so I think what I'm going to focus on I would guess it would take me a week or so, whatever this next week holds, is clearing out the new event. Where is it at? It's got to be up here on this list. I could just go to the event tab. That'd be the smarter way. Is clearing out these rewards and really trying to hone in on my gear, because the ores went away like instantly when I hit 50, and I think I upgraded 3 or 4 things. Totally free to play. Did 60 pulls for Simona, but unfortunately didn't get any legendary. Well, so 2 things, Wallet. So on the one side, if you really want Simona, go always pull your favorites. If you are kind of like, I could go all the way to 180, or I could just stop now, then at least that'll, carry on to the next banner. And I don't know. I don't get any sneak previews, so I don't know for certain who's the next one. But I do know if it gets anywhere close to the other servers' schedule, we're in for some bangers. We're in for some really good characters. Using No Will is super fun, insane movement, and can basically reset to her starting point after being... Oh, I didn't know that. I have not paid a single shred of attention to No Will. I've been so focused on trying to make my teams work that I haven't really gotten into some of the other units, and I don't have her. So yeah, this is my next big thing. I have got to stockpile these legendary radiant ores. I'll show you my gear. So like I said, once I started upgrading a couple things. And so for my 60s, I've got, well, actually I shouldn't say 60. Check that. This is what I'm doing. Steal this if you want. It goes into like what I was saying in one of my videos. And so I stopped at 58 because check it out. It is 30,000 dust or whatever it's called to go up to 59 for, what is that, 6, 8, 9 stats plus HP. And then another 50,000 to go up again. Now you do get a bit more, obviously. And it's not that 12 attack is bad or anything like that. These are always going to be good stats, and you're going to want to eventually get them. But when I'm thinking about 80,000 powder or dust or whatever it's called, radiant powder, 80,000 powder versus coming over here, grabbing a whole nother weapon and getting that up to that, mid 50 mark to 60, I'd rather throw a lot more stats into another weapon for that amount versus 2 more levels to get a nice round 60. The OCD in me, or whatever you want to call it, does kind of get annoyed that I'm sitting at 58. And I know I'm going to get a comment. It's going to happen. Somebody's going to eventually comment and be like, oh my God, just get it to 60. Like, that number's driving me crazy. And it's only going to be more and more that I do this to. But it's just more, I would almost say mathematically sound from a stat point per powder to take a whole nother weapon to 58 than to go from 58 to 60. So don't be too annoyed at my 58s. It is what it is, but hopefully that gives you some context as to why there's some weird numbers in here. But yeah, so I did Cole. So Cole's a newborn blade. Gloria's got this pendant halberd, which I actually have at 3 stars now. That one I brought up to 58. Magnus, and here's the deal. I know he's not the most meta unit. Absolutely know that. I like using him. He is one of my favorite characters from a design standpoint. Has an absolutely insane, character look, if you will, for me personally. And so this is where I go into the fun side of the game and I say, screw it. I am going to play with who's fun. I know that eventually I'll have Coco, and I know that eventually Coco will be 5 stars. And when she's 5 stars, she'll be on my team all the time. And by the way, if you're looking at Coco, she does need to be 5 stars. That's what kind of tips her over the edge. So be careful on some of the new meta units coming out. Some of them actually really do need to be up there. And so you want to put them on your memory shard farms very early. But yeah, so I did him. And then I did Angel. So Angel was an interesting one because it was between her and Rawia. And I almost did Rawia first, but having that extra attack translates into better heals. And every single turn, Angel's out there doing something good. So I was like, I might as well put it for her. And I happen to get the Reorganized Cube, which is a great healer weapon. So I'm like, this is a weapon that I'm never going to be sad that I invested in. So I put it on her. What do we got in the chat here? I saw a video of someone wailing for Simona. Take 7 copies to go 5 star. I hate that. I am in the firm camp of if you get a duplicate character, it should kind of ignore the shard concept and just give you a star. Just flat out give you. I don't even think you should have to do the work for it. I think the second you get it, it should just be like, boom, you've got a star. The end, right? And I came to that realization when I pulled a duplicate Mytha on the pull session, if you were in that live stream a couple weeks ago. And I got it, I'm like, okay, it kind of sucks to pull Mytha. Let me at least get a star. And then I go to do a star and I'm like, oh, I can't. And it felt bad. So it's one of those things. I'm sure it's, to drive money for the developers and they deserve money. Totally agree with that. But as a player, it felt bad. What is the best spear for Gloria against bosses in your opinion? Okay, so I can tell you from what I have. I've not studied all of them. I really like the Pendant Halberd. It increases your HP, and before taking a single target attack, it gains bonus attack and defense. Now, some of the weapon trials, she's not the one who's going to get hit. So, for example, the one where the person's like, whoever's farthest back gets hit, or the ones where I think it's whoever has the highest magic defense, maybe, they get hit. So it's not going to do anything for those kinds of situations. But as a general use, I think it's a really good one. Let me actually just go to my character and I can see what else I could pull. But what I do with her, by the way, is I actually sub out her tarot as her kind of utility slot. And I'll show you what I mean. I'll pop into her really quick. So if I go in here, here's my options. We'll skip the golds for the sake of it. Okay, Silent Guard, when actively attacked, defense up by 10 and next attack deals 15. This to me would be better on a more intentional tank type unit or someone who you're forcing to get hit. So I don't think I would really use this one on her so much. Nameless Staff increases movement by 1 tile and increases crit by 3%. This is, the moving 3 tiles is so ridiculously easy to do. And even with Gloria, if you're sitting in front of a boss, think about the weapon trials, right? She's typically on their face, but you can back up 2 tiles and then use either one of her 2 charge moves, depending on what stance you're on, and there's your tile movement right there. So I think a lot of people think you have to like do all this like mapping, and you really don't. You can just go back a couple and use a charge move. So this one could be good. I don't think it's amazing. The extra movement's nice, but on a boss, you don't really tend to need a bunch of extra movement. Maybe the tarot pieces. The crit's decent on her. I don't think it's incredible on her. Doomsday Scythe, no. You're never behind the boss. Again, unless you're in the tarot stuff. So this one I see as fairly worthless, hence why I've not done anything with it. But this one, is this the... Yeah. This one I've thought about. The double-sided halberd. Increase physical attack by 5%. So right off the bat, you've got just extra stats. Extra flat stats is never a bad or raw deal. And then for each target hit when attacking, increases damage by 3% up to 9. So this is similar to a tarot that does AoE type stuff. Actually, do I have it on her right now? Yeah, I actually have it on it right now, the Magician. And so this is an AoE type situation. And if you think about her, she's doing that frequently. And I'll tell you where. She's got the lance. So, you know, this is the one where you toss it up in the air and it comes down. It looks freaking amazing. And I tend to do this one of two ways, either to hit multiple people or strategically to kind of block a path. And then when you do that, her one of her moves, I forget which one on the bar, turns into that cool like circle AoE sword move. And so there's an AoE. And then you also get stuff like this where even her basic attack, when you're far enough along, I like the Lance of Justice because it's an AoE. And so you don't think of her as an AoE unit when you first get her. And in the early stages, she's really not. But once you round out her kit, you know, assuming you pick similar, you know, pathing that I did here, she becomes a pretty decent AoE person. Now, the problem with AoE and bosses is there's only the, what is it, third weapon trial where they summon those little, I don't know what the heck to call them, but he summons those little extra characters you want to beat and not like leave out to destroy you. And so chances are she's not really doing AoE, which is why you're not going to really get the extra damage for these other parts all the way to 9% all the time. But still, you're getting the flat attack. For the sake of resources, I've just been using this one. So is it the absolute best? I would say for my particular inventory, it would be that one or the double-sided halberd. But I do particularly like the pendant. I do send her out front quite a bit. And so in normal maps, she does tend to take a hit and then gains that attack and defense. And then the other piece on her is you can throw like the devil on her. And so, well, you put the devil on anybody. And so in like the third weapon trial where you're taking out those extra targets, that devil tarot is going to ramp up for everybody that's using it. The other thing I'll use her for is I'll swip into, what is the name of it? This one, Judgment. So it's weapon boss maybe two, no, it's 3. It's weapon boss 3. They get a stacking buff based on those little characters that you defeat, whatever they're called. And she can stay in the front of the battle, hitting the boss, and then taking away those attribute buffs, whatever it's called that it gets. It'll take that away. As a matter of fact, you know what? I won't be able to clear it. I'll tell you that right now because it's a stat check, and I know I don't have it for the team I'm going to put in here for this example. I'll show you what I mean, though. Riku! Hey, it's good to see you. We're just doing some science right now. We're not actually going to beat the stage, so nobody get disappointed. So, Weapon Trial 3, I'll just leave whatever teams I have. So I've not cleared this. I just hit 50, so I need to, you know, boost my stats a little bit here. But, oh god, did I switch her gear? Okay, I need to make sure I switch her gear. Hold on. So, I need to swap this tarot for... just so you can see what I mean. And then you'll see why I'm not going to be able to clear this in a second here. So, I'll jump back in, and for the heck of it, you know what? We're going to leave this team in here. Cole's good for clearing. Obviously a healer. She's just fun. I love Etta. And then Rawia can do some damage. So this is fine for the sake of I'm going to die here in about 2 turns anyways. And so what I'm going to show you is their buff and how that tarot can let you park Gloria up front here. And frankly, you could park anybody as a tarot, so you can throw it on somebody else as well. So we'll just do a little clearing action here, and then I bet Etta's going to get fried as soon as this boss attacks. Yeah, look at that. What does she have? Oh my god. She has like 4 pixels of health. What does she have left? That was a hit. 123. Ooh, go girl. Go girl. Yeah, Millenor, I didn't prep the fight to be able to beat it with this particular team. I just wanted to show a particular thing. So yeah, we'll come up here. Rawia, you can do some damage. There's probably a better team for this, by the way. I just threw what was on here. Although, I will say this is what I beat level 8 with, because this is the last team it saved. Oh, Cole, I love your double tap. Yeah, see, and the reason I know is because this right here, like to take that hit so quickly is, I got floored. So I guarantee she's going to take another hit and get killed. I guess I could probably buff her differently to maybe support that, but I had no intention of focusing on this, and so I'm not mad that I'm probably about to lose. So here's what I wanted to show though. So here's this dude, and he gets this buff here, Sacrifice Ritual. And so right now he's got 3. And so if you're not running a specific Dispel unit, this is what you can do. So he's got 3 now, and then I'm going to hit him, and he's probably going to kill somebody. And, you know, just for the fun of it, I'm going to do it this way, because why not? And now, once it lets me... Yeah, see, I knew the stat check would take out my gear that she's currently wearing. And again, I could go through and optimize my gear and switch out characters. Like, this is because I didn't set the fight up. But this is what I wanted to show. And so now you'll see he's back down to 1. And so a good thing you can do here if you're not running a dedicated Dispeller is you can throw that tarot onto one of your characters and have them park right up front and do that Dispel work for you. Now the trade-off is she doesn't have Devil up, and this stage I swear to God is built for Devil, because you can come in here and kill these things and just rack up to your 10 stacks like super fast. Matter of fact, I think she should have it on her. Yeah, the Devil. So you can see that there's already 4 stacks, and if I wasn't, you know, being a scrub and just doing a demonstration, I actually put a real team in here. And I had her with, I think, one of my characters, I don't know if it's Cole, one of them has the extra rank on it at the 4th level that gives you the faster stacks. But if we're at 4 now, this will be 5, 6, 7 in round 2. And so it sucks to not have that on Gloria at the moment, but that's because, again, I'm not running a main Dispeller. I'm using my tarot to do the dispelling for me. I know you asked about the spear, but as a roundabout way, it's kind of showing you how I sub out certain types of gear. Weapon trials are a joke. Yeah, I just need the stat check to not get one shot or switch my team up. Like I said, I didn't walk in there with a optimized team for it for any reason. I just wanted to show that tarot piece. But let me put her tarot back on. What did I have on her before? I think I had Magician. Get all the way up here. Yeah, this was hers. So this one actually has the extra effect, which is nice. Weapon trial 3 stage 9 today. Very nice look, dude. How do you do them? They are super hard. So Zane, a couple things on the weapon trials. There's a couple schools of thought here. One is, and I probably live more in this camp just because of the amount of time I dedicate to the game versus not. One is the play it when your characters are ready for it. And so I know that if I were to go all the way through stage 9, I've got better statistical probability of getting a legendary weapon each time I do the sweep. But if I don't care about that highest level, then I don't care about that extra legendary at that moment. And so I've just kind of run it as I felt ready for it. And there is a little bit of a stat check because they are going to be able to one-shot certain things. Like you just saw how Edda got wiped out because I didn't optimize her gear. I didn't put on certain things. I could have had other characters that had buffed her before. I could have given her an urgent order and got the buffs right away. There's a lot of things that mechanically I could have done to set up that first move to where I probably could be the stage. I just didn't, right? Again, I was doing a demonstration. So that's school of thought 1. School of thought 2 is there's a lot of good lower rarity units that are really good at clearing the trial. And so, matter of fact, this is what we were talking about last week on the Show Dojo with Showtime Doctor, Dotato, and A Magic Joe. And she actually gives a tier list, and it's a really good one. It's well thought out. And we had talked about it, on Discord before we ever had the show. And you can do a lot of lower rarity units that have specific powers that are really good at those weapon bosses. And so you don't necessarily need your top tier metas. Are certain ones going to help you? Yeah, Glory helps basically freaking everything. But you can do it that way as well. It takes more, I would say, rounds perhaps in some cases, but absolutely doable. And there's people in the chat, you can see them talking right now, who are just mentioning just how much easier they are to do them. And there's certainly people that did it at a much lower level than I am now. So I personally am going from the perspective of I'm just going to do it when I feel like having fun with it. I don't care to rush it. Maybe that makes me a bad content creator. I don't know. But I'm happy that I'm through the 8s and I had fun doing them. And probably in the next week or so, I'll you know, find the time and have fun doing the trial 9s. But it is what it is. Like, I'd rather do like 10 other forms of content than do one level 9 with a 3% higher chance of getting a legendary, right? Slick Dude, rank 49. Nice, man. You're about to hit that 50 corner. And 50, yeah, 50 is a big deal because at 50, and you guys may know this, but if not, I'm going to share it with you. At 50, you get to start taking your gear to level 60. And so you'll see here, I've started doing some level 58s on mine to save some powder, but that's a decent chunk of stats that you're getting for doing that. And let me see if I can find a comparison point here. So if I take Rawia, her axe currently has 371 attack. Forget the other stats, whatever. And my level 58 has 414. So it's a chunk, and obviously you're getting more defense and everything else. So you pair that with, you know, having your trinkets upgraded as well, and you've got a really good power bump. Then you have tarots, right? So your tarots, let's see if I got a good comparison here. This level 60, 230 attack versus a level 50 with 188. And so it's beefy. That it's a good range because you can really juice your characters up, which makes weapon trials easier. It makes the tarot challenges easier, things like that. I did 55 at 39, but 60 stat check is real. Yeah, and I think that's the thing, is those last couple levels, the thing that is hardest isn't the mechanics. By the time you're doing stage 8 and 9, you know the mechanics. You've done them how many times? Well, 7 other times. And so it's that one-shot piece. It's the, if your character dies before you even get a move off, like, cool, right? It's just stat checking at that point. I know the creator, not sure if I can share it here. I must have missed something on what creator you're talking about, so forgive me on that one. Let's see. Use the ones you wanted. How can I share? I shared it in my guild. So Milanor, are you trying to share a battle? Because if you are, I can add you to my friends list. And then you could share it with me, and then I could share it on the stream if that's what you're trying to do. I could be misinterpreting your statement there altogether, though. All good, mate. Yep, that's a huge difference. Yeah, that's the thing, is stage 7 is really your first. So thank you for pointing that out, Slick. Oh, hey, dailies. I've been waiting for this to refresh. Yay, coins. Let's see. Okay. Get out of there. Yeah, once you hit 7, you get to... Oh, I can do any one of them today. I'll have to see which one I want. Once you get 7, you've got a chance at a legendary. And it just becomes more frequent the higher you go in the levels. So, yeah, it's absolutely best to get through the rank 10. But rank 7 is really this is what you're pushing for. So you at least start having the chance. Now, do you get legendaries every day? Absolutely not. Right, but stage 7, by the time you're 50, should be pretty steamroll content, as long as you know the mechanics and you're pulling in units that, you know, you've been keeping upgraded as you go. And let me see, I'm wondering which type of level or which kind of weapon I need. So let's look at the roster, guys. Let's figure out what kind of weapon, if I was lucky enough to pull it, would make the most sense to pull. Gloria's got a 3-star weapon, she's fine. Cole is sitting on a newborn blade, she's fine. I could go for an axe. I wouldn't mind a duplicate on Magnus here. Mytha is getting less and less use. I still like to run her, but not to the point that I want to invest in a weapon. I actually have a weapon I could invest in for her. I've been really lucky with this bow, Aryan combat bow, so that one's fine. Rawia, you know what? I might go for axes, because between Magnus and Rawia, that's 2 characters that I could have something decent on. This already has 2 stars. I actually think I have a second one of these. Yeah, so if I wanted to, I could bump this up another star level. I haven't felt the need to, so I'm intentionally not. Let's go for axes. Let's do that. Voyage. So here's... And I don't know, if any of you saw my most recent video about what units I use, I kind of talked about this a little bit. But if you haven't, or if you just want to hear about it. I like Mytha when I need one of two things, knockback or blocking. And there are maps where I look at the units coming in. I'm like, yeah, I want her to take a couple hits for me. Otherwise, I like Magnus because his, I think it's called Mountain Breaker. Let me see. His big overhead move, which looks flipping phenomenal, can do an incredible amount of damage. It's got a 150% multiplier. Yeah, Mountain Breaker. And he's really good. And it's hard to notice this. And I think a lot of people sleep on these kind of effects. But he's really good at just diminishing the effectiveness of enemy units around him by doing stuff like this. You know, taking down the attack and defense by 8%. This move here inflicts attack 2 down, gives you damage 2 up. And then he is one of my fortitudes. And so he gives this, he prevents you from having that penalty in an injured state. And fortitude is a great partnership for Gloria because she's also fortitude. And a lot of times I actually run Nightingale and Abyss. So it just so happens for me, for my team composition, your team composition is going to be different, that 4 people that are frequently in my roster are benefited by him. Momo, she's coming home one day. I want to pull her. Awesome map clearer. I think her kit looks awesome. And she's the style of character that I like to play just from an enjoyment perspective. And so I could feasibly have a full 5 fortitude party once I someday get her whenever she's on a banner or something, right? Let's be friends. Okay, here, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to my friends list. We will eventually get to me clearing my dailies, don't worry. I'm going to, first of all, claim a gift so I don't forget. And I'm going to clear out people that have not been here for a while. Yeah, like I don't need people who've obviously quit the game. Can you all see? You cannot. Let me turn off my face for a minute and I'll give you my friend code or whatever the heck it's called. Okay, can you guys see my ID on the bottom right now? Do you notice it on the bottom? I am going to clear some people, add me as a friend. Let's be buddies. How do I get these people off of here? I know there's a way. There we go. Let me clear this out and let's get some of you guys into my list. You are my favorites because you are here and I appreciate you for it. By the way, if you are here and you have not subscribed, I am pushing for that 1,000. I was at, I think, like 880, somewhere in that range before I jumped on the stream. And so I'm trying to get, I got 120-ish more subscribers to go. And then I'm going to do something for a fun stream. If you've been on my community post, you see the poll. Probably have some pulls, and then we'll see what else. We could do PvP, we could do tower, we could do hard modes. We'll just see what's around. Obviously, it depends on when I hit. And so, yeah, toss me a sub if you haven't. Not to shill myself out here, but you know how it goes on that YouTube grind, right? Can you inspect the main 4 characters I use? Yeah, if it lets me. I don't see why I wouldn't. Alright, I'm clearing space, friends, so toss me in if you have not. Alright, who's popping off here? So, Kestrel, Alex, hello. My ID is on the bottom right. I'm going to put it in chat, actually, guys, to make this easier. There you go. It's in chat, so I can turn my beautiful face back on. I know everyone in the chat was like, I miss seeing you. So you know what? Matter of fact, there's the big face. Just for you. And I'm going to go back to the game now. All right. A few more friend requests. If I fill up again, somebody shout at me. And I will clear out some more of these people that have fallen off the game clearly. Yes, there we go. I should have done this every stream. Makes a ton of sense. So, Slick Dude, how do I find you without just the obvious scrolling? Will it give me a... You're on the top of my list now? Slick Dude, there you are, my friend. Okay, can I... So, I can't see... Oh, I can see, view your profile. Okay, let me look at your units. Barrel, I do not have. So, I can't tell you a, ton of personal experience on her. Grants... So, increase HP by 5. Grants bonus M attack. So, that's not bad. What resonance are you using? At the end of the turn, 50%. So, So I don't want to over comment on Beryl because I need to study her kit. I do know she has great mechanics around getting energy back. Resonance, this one is hard for me. I'm not the biggest fan of 50% chance anything ever. And so I wonder if she may be slightly better off potentially. And don't change your resonance because of what I'm saying. With the one where you get 12% attack and defense, I think it is. If you're healthy, and she tends to be more back. But let me see what your traits are, because she has some. Yeah, so she recovers an energy at the end of each turn. Additionally, you've got this one. Yeah, so correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't it pretty easy to keep Beryl at 3 energy? So Slick Dude, you're going to know more about this for me too. Yeah, okay. But I'm just wondering if you need that particular resonance. Or is she, if you didn't have this on, was she coming back up with the 3 energy, letting you spam your bigger skills, right? Because otherwise, like, you don't want to have a resonance that's not actually adding value, even if it sounds good, right? Gloria, yeah, we got the same thing here. Why can't I click off of that? And then you've got your arm guard. So I just pulled this. I actually just started building it. I like the idea of it. What I'd be careful of is it's not going to be amazing on certain bosses because they resist this kind of a damage factor in a lot of cases. So it's not bad. I mean, it's still a great, stat stake if nothing else. But I wonder if, depending on what trinkets you have, if there might be something better in this slot. For every other map that's not a boss, though, it's fine. You're doing piercing damage. Piercing damage is great. Nothing wrong with that. And then what did you pick for skills? Yeah, so we have the same skills here. I do sub out my thrust for the aura, just depending on the map. So this is the one that kind of comes and goes, just depending on what I'm doing. When hit with an attack from the front, yeah, that's totally fine. It's good enough reaction, nothing bad there. Mytha, let's see. I don't ever find a use for the heal, personally, but it's not a bad move. So this is personal preference in my opinion. I use guard, I use the food. We have the same basics, so that's perfect. And I use the counter. So otherwise, you and I are using the same build. I actually have this particular trinket on Gloria, believe it or not. So mostly because up until like the last few days, I actually didn't have many trinkets. So it was it was the best thing I had. Edda, okay, we have the exact same build. And I do sub out the barrel for the, what's it called? The shield breaker move she has. And I can't think of the name of it, but you probably know what I'm talking about if you know her kit. So you and I are very similar. If you have the Aryan bow, I would tell you to switch to that one. It's not that Meteor Line is bad by any means. It's just that it enhances her assist attack. And so I think it's a little bit more on kit for her. But this is also a great bow. So nothing wrong with it. And then let's see. Oops. God, getting out of these screens can be a nightmare sometimes. Yeah, this one is if it's all you have, it's all you have. It's not my favorite trinket by any means, but trinkets, again, it's all RNG, right? You're gonna have what you have. All right, more friends popping in. Let me get you guys in here. Accept. Cool, I got space for all. Okay, I'll come back to friends a little bit and check it out. Let's see. Just checking the chat over here. Okay, cool. I want to make sure I don't miss any questions. Let's get our dailies done. Agnes! Come on over to Voyager. Of course, do memory retriever first. Can I do the next level? Oh, I already did. I must have done this morning. I wonder if I can auto these now. I actually think I died when I went to auto this the first time I cleared it. Let's just do it for the fun. Reorganized cube. Yeah, I like the reorganized cube. I just pulled that one recently. Oops. You know what? I'm going to just toss him on here since I'm not on auto yet because I like him. Have you guys used this Divine Archer? This talent trait, whatever it's called? Okay, this is bad. Like, how are you going to just up here and one-shot her, basically? That wasn't a one-shot, but... I do hate how dumb auto is on this game. We're just going to do this the normal way. Go back to Gloria. Alright, since Auto wants to be dumb, we're going to do this a different way. Drop him over there and just get into actually doing some real stuff. Can I get a few of them? Nope, I don't like that positioning at all. Let's set the block. We're going to be horribly inefficient here, people. This is going to be bad gameplay 101, just for the heck of checking my chat as I'm doing this. No new corner. Yeah, when does the new cornucopia come out? I actually am surprised. I thought this would have been out by now. I will probably buy the second half on it like I did the first one, just for the freaking dust alone. Yeah, dude, I've thought about honestly just pulling their buffs and stuff off of their bars, but it just seems like a lot of work for me to then remember to put it back on, and I'm lazy, so not gonna do that. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm fairly certain I could clear 8. I just did 8-1 and 8-2 earlier in the day, and it was honestly nothing, so I don't think that would be that hard for me. I don't know about 9 and 10. I would assume it gets quite a bit harder, but I think especially as you get more and more level 60 gear, I don't know, I think that's what it's supposed to be, right? I think that's when you're supposed to be able to just kind of crush through it. Can I get behind that? Yes, I can. Why does it really... why does it feel hard? It's because they were doing their stupid moves at the start, but clearly, like, once they're not being dumb, then I can actually do some damage. That's really all it comes down. Oh, he turns. I didn't get the double tap. Just kill him. Just kill him. Yeah, so yeah, when sorry if you didn't see the start of the battle, Gloria basically walked up and got taken out by getting like 1, 2, 3 shot by these people, because the game doesn't think about the best strategy. It just thinks about what move is on my bar that I can use at the moment. Can I reach him? No, I don't want to fight that guy. That's blocked. Oh, I blocked myself with my own thing. Whatever. I don't care. How long to rank from 49 to 50? I mean, I guess assuming you're not burning stamina pots to get there. I'd have to do the math. I mean, I could actually probably do the math if I saw what the XP was. Are you in game they can see what the total XP is? Because it's just a stamina game, right? From that, so you can do the math on how much stamina there is per day. But I would say it's probably less than a week between your dailies, if you're doing Voyage Memento, just burning your stamina. I think all those things would likely get you there fairly quick in the grand scheme of things. I mean, I consider the fact that the game's been out a month. That's probably the longest piece, was 48 to 50, and that's all stuff I did this week. Weapon trial. Okay, which one has axes? Nothing in there I would care to duplicate right now. There's the feast axe. I don't have the void stab. I would like this one. I may go to that one, unless it's also in here. This axe I would love a duplicate on. I don't have... What is this? I don't have this one. After a single target, active attack deals damage, gives scorch. That's kind of cool. Can do it one time. That's a cool looking sword. I will say that. That's an interesting weapon, but I think I'd almost prefer one that has more base stats. But if you have someone who's like dishing out Scorch, this is pretty cool. What else is in here? Oh my god, I've already 5-starred a freaking skeleton staff. Have you guys pulled 1,000 of these like I have? I don't have this. What is this? Resentment Broom. Increase AoE by 15. Okay. And you can give life loss? That's a pretty sick item. On a good AoE damage dealer, I would probably stick this on Abyss, because 2 of her moves are AoE for me. Let's see, my Fire Mage is single target. You could put this on the Ice Mage. he is, I think, exclusively AoE for me, except for his basic attack. That's a good weapon. You know what? I know I'm totally going to get all golds, but I'm just going to do this one for my sweep today. Sweep. And I'm going to use an octopus. Yeah. All that evaluation for nothing. Of course, right? Yeah, Slick Dude, you're not wrong. That is a good barrel weapon. I just don't have barrel, unfortunately. Matter of fact, I ended up pulling a duplicate coal on a different banner instead of getting the luck of getting barrel instead. Let's jump in the event really quick and make sure we clear out the extra rewards, so I don't forget. But I think the shop resets. Yeah, I'll have to see what shops might have reset today as well. Alright, sweep. I don't have the 2 featured units, so I'm just getting the 100% bonus. So I'll probably have to run a few more normals than I would like, but whatever. You know, after a couple days, you're just burning stamina anyway, so what's the difference? And I will have to, oops, manually do the second one. Yeah, Moon, I'm going to. It's, it just hasn't been my priority. I just hit 50, so there's that in the sense that I haven't been 50 for more than, I don't know, 26 hours, something like that. It's super new for me, and I just haven't had time to focus. Today, let's see, what did I do today? Today is my big level 50 day. I, last night, spent 3 hours editing my recent video. You guys want to hear something funny? I recorded that entire video that I just posted this morning on mute. On mute. Yeah, feels bad. Feels bad. And what you don't see is that video is 40 minutes long, just about. I did my best to get it as low in the time as I can, which meant the recording was more like an hour and 10 minutes because there's pauses, I say things badly that I edit out. And I also went in and recorded gameplay, and so I had to do my snippets of all that gameplay that you see in there. And so I was joking with some of the other creators on Discord about it, and we've all had it happen. And so last night, after the kids went to bed, I had to edit that whole film. Well, I had to re-record it, then I had to edit the whole thing. I didn't get out of that until after midnight, and then I scheduled the release of it. So if you wonder why I haven't beaten as many trials, it's because there's also that kind of time that I take. And then today was just a family day. I was out with the family doing stuff. So, yeah, 4th stage. You probably notice I have quite a few duplicates. Let me do some work in this, by the way. You'll notice I do have quite a few duplicates. And that's for that reason, is I tend to save duplicates more than burn them. It's only since I hit 50 that I started deciding to go ahead and put in a couple extra. Actually, I'm going to save this heal. Since I don't have a healer. It's only recently that I started actually feeding duplicates in. I think that the hardest weapon for me is probably going to be axes. Some of the characters I want to pull are going to be axe users, and so I feel like that's where I need to be the most careful. Yeah, so Slick Dude, I'm doing kind of a mix of the two, I guess you could say. But yeah, if I go through the weapon trials and I'm getting my face eaten, then I will probably start fusing more. Because at that point, it's well, I might as well. God, I'm just not paying attention to my screen. Can you reach anybody? You really can't, can you? Am I dumb? And I can't do my move. I should have done move command instead of this dude. That was stupid. Alright, you stay here for a minute. Yeah, I think I might end up with a couple axe users, and that's the only reason why I think I may be in a position to where I want to start fusing some of those. Or not fusing them. Said that backwards. Dude, could you not hit the guy in front of you? That would have been dead. I do wish you could control these guys, but whatever. It is what it is. I want to charge that up, and so... How far do I need to be? I need to be over one more. I just want people to be dead. Do your thing, Mytha. Also, for those that are new to my streams, I'm also new to streaming. I've only done a handful of them. And so I am still very much trying to master the pay attention to the game while paying attention to the chat, while not losing my train of thought or going off on the most wicked tangents you've ever seen in your life. And so if my gameplay in those moments when I'm talking is not amazing, you know why. It is because that is not my innate skill at the moment. It will get there. And there will be a day where I do harder content and I probably don't talk to the chat as much. But today it's fun, friends. I'm here to talk to you. I want to see what you have on your mind. So forgive me on that regard. You know what I do wish this game had, and I know it's not going to, is like Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea, Fire Emblem, all the other games where I can rotate the map. There are maps in this game that just irritate me when it... Oh, I want more people to be in line for this one. I really, really want more people to be in line for that one. They'll come up in a turn. But I wish I could churn the map and actually just see what the heck's going on sometimes. Is this my... No, it's this one. Sorry, I just started building this guy because of this mission, and so I don't know his moves as well just yet. Am I going to pull for Simona? Not intentionally. There's a few banners if we follow a similar schedule to Taiwan and CN, and I should qualify here, I'm not in the creator program, so I don't have access to the test server to see the future banners. I would suspect I wouldn't be allowed to say what they are anyways. But all that said, nonetheless, I don't have access. But I am looking forward to Coco, August, and both of them go instantly into farming shards because they need to be at 5 stars. And Akambe. Those are my biggest, newest targets I will go for, and then Momo. So whenever they show up, they are my, you know, I've got to pull kind of people. And I'm having fun with Simona in the event itself. We get to use her, and I actually would like to have her. It's just because I'm not getting free gems, and I, you know, there's a limit on how much I'm going to spend. I need to prioritize my gems elsewhere. Coco is next, by the way. Well, Slick Dude, then Coco is the next on my roster. The only way I'm going to deliberately pull for Simona... How is that blocked, really? The only way I'm legitimately going to pull for her is if I hit that 1,000 subscriber mark before that banner comes out for Coco, in which case that pull is winning. That's the part that's winning when it's 50 pulls or bust, where I will jump in and pull for her, or whatever the banner is at the time, kind of as that thank you, as that fun part of that particular stream. So yes, it's that would be how I get into her. It is confirmed. Nice. Okay. You know what? You have no idea how excited that makes me. She is a character that, I mean, I know that she's very strong. Don't get me wrong. I read the tier list, of course. But I just love that she's out there beating people with a frying pan. She's got an alchemist kind of look, and then she's just out there smacking people, and I think it is absolutely hilarious. Can I not? All right, I'm going to get one person in there. Can I get over one square? Oh, you know what? Move command's up. Thank you. Well, this hit a couple. I'll probably kill him first anyways. There we go. Let's put that up there. Another skip for you, Moon. Yeah, do not, I wouldn't tell you to go for Coco if you're not going to get her to 5 stars. Otherwise, she's too, you know, RNG on her trait. I'd have to go look up exactly what it does. I don't remember the full wording off the top of my head, but it makes her strong. I think it maybe decreases cooldown on all of the characters' moves by 1, and maybe it restores energy. I'd have to double check it. But again, I'm largely also pulling for her because I think she looks cool. So, you know, fun over meta every day of the week, my friends. Yeah, exactly, Moon. It's her and August. August is another one that I'm well aware of that you truly want to get to 5 star. And so I want him early so I can build him early so that freaking 100 days later, he's got what I want. Let's see. Akambe is part of the reason I'm buying Cornucopia at the moment. What is Akambe staves, right? Staves for weapon? I'm trying to remember. Because if so, then yeah, the Cornucopia staff is actually what I'm probably going to use it for. I actually haven't opened the cornucopia box from the last month. Well, I'm not paying attention and Rabia just got freaking eaten. That was awesome on my part. Who wants a fireball to the face? Let's get you burning. Oh, summer for her a little, but waiting for Sophia and Pamina. I can't decide if I'm going for Sophia. And it's not because I don't know that she's strong. Like, oh, I don't want your back turned to him. She's a great character. I was watching somebody's video, and I don't remember their name. It was a random one I found on YouTube. And they were showing her solo some stage. I don't know how hard the stage was, but she legit soloed like freaking 10 or 15 things on this map. And it was incredibly impressive by all means. But I'm not building a Hangman team right now. I'm also not paying attention to my screen. I'm apparently dying constantly. And I don't know. There's so many things for me to invest in right now. And, you know, no lie, I'll be fully transparent with you guys. If I was in the creator program and I had access to additional gems as a result of it, then yes, I would absolutely be pulling on these different characters because I would want to build that content for you. But so long as I'm in the mode I am, which is minimal spending, I'm not free to play, but I'm also not like grinding my credit card on this game. I do have to think, and I'll show you what I have. I have a bit more than a pity saved up, and this is just going through the content, the events. I still have some hard mode stages I could do, such and such. And then I think I had 8 pulls. Yeah, I've got 8. And the next Voyage Memento gives me another 10, so I have 18. So I'm not like terrible on the gems, but when I have 3 banners probably soon that I want all 3 characters on, like that gets scary, right? Happiness makes her super OP, but before star, the chance of happiness is only 30. Yeah, exactly. So yeah, that's why you do need her at the 5 stars, Moon. And thank you for sharing that. It truly is like you're gonna want the 5 stars. You're gonna want her guaranteeing that move to occur. Oh yeah, shop, new. It's new to shop. Packs. I actually already rebought that, so whatever there. I don't buy these, so that doesn't matter. And the redeems. I don't have anything for that. Don't care. This is what I need. Okay. Alright, people. Get some fingers crossed. I would love to not pull another skeletal staff for the rest of the game, unless they rework it into something incredible. But that thing loves to haunt me. So let's see. We've got legendary weapon, whale hunter. Okay, yeah. I mean, great on outlaw crossbowman or archer, whichever one. I was confused the two. I don't know this one. Okay. Instant deals fire piercing damage 10%, like that, to all enemies one time per battle. I mean, it's basically what Luxite shrapnel I think is the move that's similar, but to do it once, I don't know. I have to think about this one. I don't know that I'd build this one. Cool looking ring though. Let's go skeleton staff. Alex, don't you dare jinx me. Pull double-sided halberd. Going full area. I don't know how to say that. Legendary trinket. Give me something good. Nice. I just pulled this yesterday or day before as well. So I now have 2 of this hourglass. This one looks really good. I mean, to get immunity from move spells and speed down, I could see this being good. Mages being good on maybe a healer, get more magic attack, and then you're not getting reduced in speed to the point that everything dies before you get to throw a heal off. Yeah, this is a cool, I like this one. This is a cool trinket. And powder. Where's the powder? Yep, come home. I always get the powder. Good with the fire sword. Yeah, you know, it's like reminds me of like Final Fantasy V or something like that, where you get the all the matching armors, so like the ice armor, the crystal armor, the fire armor. It totally gives me that thought in my head. Oh, this one refreshes tomorrow. Yeah, so I've already bought what I want there. Anything else I need to buy in here today? No, I don't think so. get this out of my thing so I don't have to look at it. I don't care. What else is saying new that I can ignore? Anything? No? Is it in the weekly? What am I missing here? Okay, cleared out. I get so bothered by like the little like news and stuff like that. Oh, let's clear out the rest of these dailies. Alright, crossing worlds. Oh yeah, so who in the chat, who all has gone for Simona or is going to go for her? Curious what everyone else is doing here. Let's work our way backwards on this one. Boom. I should probably work on my engraving some more too. Right now I've just done it to stick resonance on there, but I haven't like tried to min-max, you know, the things I actually need. Oh, what do I need here? I mean, I'll get all of one, so it doesn't really matter. I'm pretty sure I'm low on reds. Boom, boom, boom. Awesome. Does not feel super OP. I think Simona is going to be good for PvP more so than what she can do in PvE. Not to say that she's bad in PvE, but I just see her kit being very disruptive, which is always good for PvP. Grab Simona as well. Nice, nice. Been playing for Lilywell. Haven't hit pity yet. How close are you? How many pulls away from that feels bad moment? Oh, what do I need here? I need to check my inventory. I need to see what I actually need on those. Plat? Did I miss Plat? Alright, Plat, I responded to you. I didn't realize it was you who said it because I glanced and saw the note first. It's good to see you over here, buddy. Alright, let's see. What am I missing the most of? I should probably get some green. No, I got a lot of those greens. Running low on yellows again. Yeah, let's do the yellow one. Get the extras there. Continue the sweep. Edda pulls were insane. Who did I get Edda in 3 multis? Who was on that stream with me? It was a really good session. I got a Mytha, whatever. I got a duplicate Cole. I got Magnus, and then I got Edda. And it was just like a great series of multis. It was crazy. Total like streamer luck. 100% streamer luck right there. Maybe that's the trick. Maybe anytime any one of you wants to do a pull, just jump on YouTube and throw it on a live stream. And just get the streamer luck to go for you. 40 pulls, no Simona. Milanor, are you going to keep pulling or are you going to call this quits and save those pities for the next banner? Do you recommend emptying out the Elysium Fee Shop? Ayub, I would say it depends on what you have left. So let me show you what is giving me a headache right now. What is giving me a headache is if I go into my inventory, I have 10,000 of primordial dust left. I have 17 of legendary radiant ore. Now I just hit 50 like yesterday. It's yesterday or day before. I don't know. It's really, really recent. And so I've leveled 1, 2, 3, 4 weapons to break. And let's just say hypothetically I wanted to enhance this fee stacks. I don't have the radiant ore for this, the legendary version. And so if I exchange, it's going to burn 6,000 of my 10,000. I can do one more item. That's it. That's literally everything in my account, and I have gotten all the shops cleared. No, again, I'm not spending a lot of money, so I can't say that you can't get better if you're paying for it. But this is what is killing me right now. You're always going to need dust. I have a lot right now because I already cleared out the new event shop, and it gives you a ton. It was 750,000 or something ridiculous like that. Thank God. And I literally just bought a bunch, if you didn't see that on stream a moment ago. And so I would focus down ores if you haven't already. And let's just go into the shop, just to kind of more succinctly answer your question. So things to buy, dust, absolutely. Ores, absolutely. You can see I cleared everything out. If you're sitting back and saying, oh, should I get the, silver rank medals? Those aren't quite as rare as, some of the materials to level gear. So if you're saying I could do this, or I could go to the new event and get powder, go to the new event and get powder. Okay. Now keep in mind, you still have almost a half a month on this event. So you do have some time to split between the two. And depending on what rank you are, you may be looking for places to burn stamina anyways, but do make sure that when you're going through the trainings, that you're pulling as many recommended characters as you can. Obviously the better ones if you have them, if you pulled them. Otherwise, as many of these as you're able to, just to get those extras. And then there's quite a bit in the quest list for the cakes, and it's the same with the new event. It's very similar structure. Do try to clear through all of these achievements if you haven't, if you didn't focus them down. And if you don't know how to clear a specific interval, special mode or special, what do they call it, extra condition, then there's a lot of good YouTube videos out there that I know a lot of creators have done already for them. As a matter of fact, I think I have one out there for one of them. Not to plug it, use it if you need it. I think I did the 7 and 9 as one of my videos. But there's definitely others that have every single one of these. So prioritize getting those things done and then look at those resources. But if you're down to, should I get tarots? I mean, they're kind of a gamble. I mean, definitely get your weapons and stuff. And really just kind of look at how much time you have left to clear the shop. And I would prioritize things like your ores, your dust, your weapons, your trinkets. Get your couple of pulls. They don't give you a ton in here, but get them. So I guess it really does depend on what you have and what you've already used in your shop. I always have my wife pull for me. She got Simona in 20 pulls. You know what? Nothing wrong with that. When I played the City of Final Fantasy, my kiddos were young, very young, and they used to come in and press the summon button for me. And I would just lay in bed, and they would just sit there and summon until I got whatever it is I was looking for. Oh, Curious Barrel. Hello. Let's do this one. Let's do the quiz. Which of the following description of dodge, a buff effect, is correct? You can dodge all damage. That's not true because you can get AoE. When aimed by Nungle, you cannot or are unwilling to dodge. When a character gains a buff effect, can dodge single target damage. I mean, that's inherently true. DFFO, Dissidia Final Fantasy Opera Omnia. Maybe the longest gacha game name in history. Chapter 3 of The Fool's Journey. What is the content of Nona Will's monologue at the end? It was a... Wait a minute. End of Fool's Journey 3. And now I'm confusing it with Spiral of Destiny. Because doesn't she sing a song somewhere? Sad diary recording of her experience of being cheated while shopping. Oh, I clicked as I was reading. That's dumb. Oh, is that going to like mess me up? I was reading and clicking at the same time like an idiot. Well, we'll find out if I don't get gems. In Spirals of Destiny, why does Rawia yield her place to you? So she drinks too much. I like that. Blah, 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 blah. Too many restrictions on a mercenary leader. No. Yeah, she's got A. I love Spirals. Which of the following descriptions of the consequence is correct? If quests relating to stability maintenance are uncompleted in Spiral of Destiny, you do get a crisis. I believe this one's A because... Sorry, guys. Oh, I can close out and redo it. Thank you for saying that. I'm glad I just looked over at chat. Very much appreciate that. I like my gems. Okay. I am... Stability maintenance. Am I confusing this with when you don't do the dark quest and then they come and raid your freaking town? Kind of a fun thing to do, though. Stability maintenance. All right, I'm going to guess on this one since I know I can close it now. So thank you for that tip. Yes, okay, good, good, good. Content, we said this one was a... No, it was A, wasn't it? Which of the following descriptions of the Terra Whisper is correct? The final entry will be unlocked when it's upgraded 50. Well, that's when it tells you what the 60 is. Any can be upgraded to 60. Magnus, man, don't be playing on Magnus. That's the most messed up answer. Magnus is too thin and weak. They don't know who they're playing with over here. Edda's family is well off. That would be funny if that was true. Okay, which of the following have dodge? Let's see. We said it was single target. Why does Rawia? She has other missions. There it is. Okay. Thank you, team. You guys are in my corner. Appreciate it. All right, let's go. Did I finish my actual dailies for the day? I don't think I did the tarot, did I? Look at this guy. Look at that guy. The Showtime Doctor. Guys, if you have not jumped on the Show Dojo podcast that he hosts with Dotato and A Magic Joe, which I got the blessing to be on this past week. It was an immense amount of fun. Go check it out. A Magic Joe has a section in the most recent podcast just talking about the weapon trial and non-legendary units. So if you are struggling to go through them, that's your answer key. Like, straight up, that's your answer key. I need better death tarots right now. Just sweep this out. Oh, I need some of this. I need some juice. And that one's about to end anyways. Continue the sweep. Quick deploy. Or not. I guess we are using an octopus. And I didn't get a death anyways. That's at least got 4 stats. Okay, that's decent. We can deal with that. That should be my dailies. Yeah, that video on Knighted Guard that Showtime Doctor put out today, that was fun. That was funny. What was it? 48,000 damage on Knighted Guard? Now, granted, every buff in the world was sitting on top of that guy, but still, like, that is insane. I can't believe what I saw with that. I think I need to make a great people and tactical gaming room. Do it. Yeah, Alex, A Magic Joe has got great content. Really understands units. Per Platypus, if he's still in here, does as well. He definitely has had videos that can demonstrate the power of certain like silver and bronze units that I think a lot of people just don't even ever look at because like, oh, they're silver, they're bronze. Why would I care? Yeah, Knighted Guard was just like, this is my game. This is my game. Forget your SSRs. Okay, you know what we need to do? Here's what we're going to do. Friends, tell me what you think about this. Let's clear out a couple hard modes, and you pick the team. This is not where the hard modes are. How about I actually go into the right place here? I think I'm done with 5. 6 and 7. Okay, what do I have left in here? Now, you can't pick people I haven't leveled because that's just a waste of your time. So, obviously, we could pull the meta stuff. Oh, I hate this freaking map. I hate Chapter 6 maps because of these stupid little pylon things. Okay, we got an Ada vote in here. Ada, whatever. Let's get everybody out of here for a minute. All of you get off the map. She would be good up top. So I got an Etta. That was the first name I saw. Go sit there for a minute, girl. Outlaw Axeman I don't have built, so I can't do... Although I wonder, how funny would it be to put like a level 1? He's going to be way down here. Yeah, he's a level 1. Just put him up there. Magnus, yes, Magnus has to come. That's my boy. He's got to show the other guy how to use an axe. Let's put him on the bottom row for a minute. We'll rearrange here in a second. Papal Ice Guard, okay, he can come along. I don't know how to use him. You use him to block tiles. He's a great. Yes, Magnus is going to be on this run. I will make a caveat that I am bringing a healer. Y'all gonna have to deal with that. Where is Angel? Angel, I get 6 characters. Angel, go sit up here with Etta. Zephyr, hello. All right, we got one more to pull in here. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody's votes. And look, this is a freebie, no stamina run. So if we screw up royally by having a crazy team with a level 1 axe dude, like, oh well. I do not have Alexei. I've been on a pulling freeze since you know what I'm gonna do though? I'm going to do this for Showtime Doctor. I'm going to do a multi-pull. Oh, God. You're going to kill me with Leonide. Okay. All right, so I got to put some gear on some people. Hold on. Details. You're going to need some equipment. Gloria, I'm sorry, dear. We're going to have to borrow your stuff here. She's paired with this one, so let's do that for him. And he doesn't do AoE. That doesn't do a damn thing for him. I guess you can have Wheel of Fortune. Alright. Alright, we got Leonide has gear on. He's going to need some stuff. He's AoE based, which this is actually good for. Do I have a better AoE weapon? Yes. You know it's going to be a nightmare is when I forget to put my gear back on my other characters and I jump in the tower. That's what's going to happen. And so, you know what? I should probably just have you wear a decent trinket from somebody else. That's not particularly helpful for him. This could be. Okay. And who else does not have gear? Magnus has gear. Angel has gear. Edda has gear. Oh my god, you're just gonna get some random stuff, dude. I don't want to put real gear on you. You can have... Oh my god, nothing, apparently. You know what, have this. And I'm even... You know what, let's 5-star this amazing piece of gear right here, since I pulled another dupe. Gear, Outlaw Axeman, please. I want to prove Platt wrong on how bad he is. I want him to get the final hit. Platt, are you still around? Are we going to have Outlaw Axeman come in this hard mode as a level 1, 0 rank, and do some damage? I forgot to put the weapon actually on him. Okay. And then you can get something. You know what? You're getting the Fire Ring. You get this badass legendary that I probably won't actually ever build. And you are AoE based. Or, well, are you? Because I don't have anything on you. Yeah, you have AoE. So let's be fun and put a magician on you. This is going to be like the worst, best guy ever. Okay, yeah, you know what? That would actually be good, the max luck sight. Okay, here we go. We are going to have a terrible team hopefully clear this out. So what level are these guys? 52. So this is where you have to hit these stupid things to make them vulnerable, if I remember correctly. It's been a while since I've done this chapter. Angel, swap with Edda. Tactics, we need good tactics. So we'll bring our dude. We may need urgent order on this one, although I kind of want Thunderstruck. Can we block any paths with the barrel? Probably not. Nope. So that's not gonna... So, okay. I don't know if you guys know this or not. If you have explosive barrel and you have a 1 tile place that enemies need to walk through to get to you and you put the explosive barrel there, they will stand in front of it and do nothing. And I mean, if they can AoE you, they will, but they will not hit it. I used it in Tower 7.5? The one that has Rawi on it. I think it's 7.5 this week. And they just sat there. They didn't care. It's such a stupid little like way to exploit the AI, and I think it's fun. All right, let's do this. Let's see if we can build this with the chat chosen team. I'm gonna feel real silly when I see how bad he is. Probably. All right, so Papal Ice Priest. Forgive me, I forget who actually asked the question, but this is a put down frosty tiles, push back, reduce movement kind of a guy. Really good for that. What is the range on this thing? All allies within 5 tiles. 1, 2. So that gets him. He needs 1 hitting him. Same over there. That's not going to reach him. So I can only do this guy at the moment. So what you can do is this. And this also means that he's going to slow down. Like he can't go through as many tiles. They're going to slow his movement, or whatever you want to say it. Magnus, what do you want to do? Do you want to go straight into that guy? I don't think you can, but you can come over here. Let's get some movement going down here. All right. And this move is fun. So Magnus gets an AoE, by the way, in one of his basic moves. So this is a cool move to get if you get him. Ba-dump. And he's going to be able to hit me anyway, so stay facing forward. Okay, if nothing else, hopefully Outlaw can take... He can't. I was going to say, he could take down the pillar and enable the rest of my team. Ladies and gentlemen, Outlaw Axeman can't break a stick on a wall. And that makes me sad. But I'm not going to sacrifice him just yet. He is going to come out of the way. And I'm going to let him come up and hit somebody here in a minute. I refuse. I refuse to let him go out without doing a single thing. Maybe he can knock over the fire pit thing. I don't know. Leonide. Who can you go hit? So Leonide is someone I've really wanted to make work. And just, he falls off so quick and he walks so damn slow. So yeah, I stopped building him. If you are a huge Leonide fan, I apologize. Slick, are you saying that Leonide is the worst character or Outlaw Axeman? Alright, let's do some good stuff with you. So he needs to get close to one of these things. This one is fine. I can get both. Will that take that down? For science. Call Leonide R and J. Oh. Damn it. What is it with my characters not breaking things today? That's alright. You know what? You know what you're going to do? You get on a box. And you are buffing people. You're going to make Outlaw Axeman a god on this map. You're going to enable him. You're going to enable him. I refuse to not let him be amazing right now. And I'm even going to go as far as to buff him with Angel. Just to do it. This is not optimal gameplay whatsoever. Oh, I forgot those things heal. I really forgot completely how those things work. Okay, this guy needs one of these on him. I don't have a healer down here. This is kind of not great. Well, knocking him back wouldn't help anyway, so that doesn't really matter. He can hit me whether or not I do anything else. So let's get you able to have damage. And then pull you away. I think he's still going to walk up and hit him, but we'll see. Oh my god. Freaking 4 hits. How about I do this? Can I walk through his back? I can. How about I punch you in the face with a giant axe? I love this move. Did not do enough. And I probably should have broken one of those because he's going to heal anyways. That was dumb. Oh well. Okay, now can you break this? You've been buffed and you still cannot. Oh my god. You can set people on fire. Okay. Let's set you on fire. And then... God, but he's not going to break that stupid thing. Get up there. I don't want to be countered. Didn't I do move command? Oh, can you just not? I'm going to do this. Let's make him vulnerable. And now let's spin to win, just for the lulz. Oh my god, look at that damage, guys. This damage is monstrous. 69, baby. Should my alt be Momo, Alexi, Simona, or something else? I want Momo. I mean, Alexi's great. those are all good characters. So I don't know. You can't really go wrong with any of them. But Momo is high, very high on my party list. All right, you go up there. Give yourself a little heal. And you're still... Oh, damn, I wasn't paying attention. Leonide, you're gonna die. I'm gonna have to do a backtrack on you. Yeah, I knew you were gonna die. That was my own misplay there. Backtrack. Should have done a little bit of this for the heal. And then pull this bad boy in. I actually think I want to do... I'll take the hit. This reaches that other guy, doesn't it? Pretty sure. Yeah, that's a better play. Oh, damn it, they have new spawns in here. I did not know that was going to happen. I should probably read quests. Stand by. And you need to take out this thing right here. That needs to go. You aren't going to do much to any of these people. Nope. Nope. Didn't think so. Nope. I guess do as much as you can. Yeah, this team is not looking great for this map. If Outlaw Axeman gets a kill, I'll donate. Okay. I should have made her hit over there. He's going to kill him in this next round. We all know it. Oh, these freaking heals. Okay, you come back. Do I want to kill this guy? I can't knock him off anything. But this guy's going to be a problem too. That doesn't help that much. You know what? Let's debuff this guy. I want to get my big ice move up, so I'm going to do this. Yeah, that would happen. Magnus does not have a heal. Oh my god, stop hitting me. No, we lost our Axeman. Leonide looks cool. I love his character artwork. I just do not love him as a unit. Early game he's fine. Like, anybody's good early game. He's going to be able to walk up and hit me anyways, so it doesn't matter. That must have been Outlaw Axeman's. Oh, you know what it was? It was his apprentice who skipped class. You know, I don't want to put it out there and put him on blast, but that's totally what it was. All right, what does this move? Knocks back the first enemies within 2 tiles. That's not really useful at the moment. Let's get a little extra damage. Do a teleport onto the box. Oh god, that was a decent hit. Kill it. Yeah, exactly. Axeman, you know what? He just didn't want to show off. That's what it is. That's all it is. Showtime. Oh, Magnus, man, you need some health. We're gonna pull in a distraction. This guy is not debuffed, which is a problem because he needs to get near this thing. So we need to start walking a different direction soon. And if we're going to walk somewhere else, we can make his life harder to walk in. Hopefully. But he's too close. I don't want him to get hit. What if I... Although if I knock him back, Magnus is going to be in front of that ice guy. Magnus is in a bad spot right now. because I don't have anyone healing him. But I do want to get towards that brazier. Or whatever they call these things. Yeah, what move is hitting 4 times? I did not know he had a hit you 4 times move. What is that? Is it a buff? It's cursed. Oh, it's that stupid. This is why he's so damn tanky. Triggered up to 3 times per battle. Did I not hit him with... No, he's got the Stigmata. While disabled upon being inflicted with Stigmata. Okay, so why is he still hitting 3 times? Is that just his move? I do not remember him hitting freaking 3 to 4 times. Magnus, can you please get some like heavy damage to this guy? By the way, tell me that's not an amazing freaking looking move. Oh, so close. That's not gonna help me here. Can you walk like that and do a little bit more? Nope. So close to killing him. Leonide out here taking 7 turns to do something. Don't kill him. Don't kill him. Oh, but yes, thank you. Okay. Like, what? That was just perfect. That was just perfect. I am definitely going to lose this fight. I need a much better team to get through this one. But this is fun nonetheless. Alright, what do you need to do? None of your other stuff is up, and you are just in a bad spot regardless. There's not much you can do. Yeah, I remember why I hated this chapter so much. I just really dislike this stupid mechanic with this little thing. This, whatever the heck you want to call it. These pillars. That's alright, we're having fun. We threw a random team in. We took down a couple enemies. It's not all loss. Not quite enough, but we'll just do that. And then we'll let our archer finish him off. And then he'll probably respawn like 7 things anyways. No, Magnus. Jesus. Just beat up the poor girl. She's just a nun. Just leave her alone. You know what? You guys get a drink. Yeah, exactly. She's about to be into her own box. Did Outlaw get a kill? No. No kill for Outlaw. He didn't want to show people up. He said, you know what? I'm not here to take the credit. And I don't blame him, you know? He did what he had to do. You go off the edge. Screw you. That was actually kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Can you hit him from there? No, it's not gonna let me. I guess we keep... I can't quite hit him. We need a new box. New box time. Go there. I can't hit that quite yet. Oh, I can't heal us both. Okay, give it to Etta. She's more important. Oh, God. Okay, well, you got your big move. We're going to come over here, and we're just going to do this for the fun. It's a cool move, if nothing else. Jesus. What the hell hit him? Oh, did you know that if you have this guy on the field and the rest of your team wipes, the match will still play? And you can still finish a map if he finishes the last enemy. Fun little fact that I found accidentally because I totally ended up using it. Non-intentional, but I'll take it. Please don't hit her 37 times. Thank you. Oh, Jesus. This map is relentless. Alright, I need you to solo this map for me. Nope. Instantly dead. So you can use the archer. Yes, you can use the archer to win a match. You absolutely can. I know this because I have done it. Star resources are super scarce, Riku. You are not lying, my friend. I don't know what they think about on some of these resources, but... Oh, damn it, I can't do that around the box. Well, that's weak. Guess we'll just deal. Yeah, all the resources, and I try to balance my temperament with the fact that this is a gacha game, and I have to accept that they do need to incent people to spend money, so I don't hate them for that. It's part of the game. If you've never played a gacha, it's just part of the drill. If you played a gacha, then you already know. But I do feel like maybe we need slightly more. I know there's extra rewards that they're doing to this accelerated content, but I still feel like it's not quite enough, which is unfortunate. You know what we're gonna do? I can't hit that, can I? I can. How can I do this? I can't hit it with this. I'm gonna have to use that, or you know what? Let's bring back. I need 5 more TP. Okay, we're just gonna hold a second. So yeah, I don't fully hate that they do that, but I do feel like there needs to be just a little bit more. I really can't shoot around that brazier. Is that what you call those things? Can I do it from down here? Oh, I'm not at an advantage. Cash shop is so bad, spending's almost pointless. Yeah, I actually did a whole video on that where I sat back and did the math on it, and you're not wrong. It's really not a good value per pull kind of system. Oh damn, I was hoping I'd have that guy out. Yeah, we're definitely not gonna beat it on that one. That was fun though. Alright, so who wants me to do 10 pulls on Simona? Just for Showtime, Doctor. Showtime, you're still in the chat, right? You're still here? Want to make sure that in the very unlikely scenario that I get it on a 10 pull, that you get to watch it. Like, let's put our gear back on so I don't forget. You need this. You need this. Okay. Alright, give me 2 minutes, my friend, and I'm going to go in and... I don't need anything on you right now. And I'm going to pull that. Who else did I take gear off of? Oh, I took it off of Abyss. Let's give you your stuff back. And you had... I don't remember giving her that particular item. What did she have? She probably had a... No, she didn't have a disaster bottle. It's fine. She can have that. Who else did I pull gear off of? Was that it? Did Robbie like get gear pulled? No. Oh well, we'll figure it out. Next time I go in a match and I absolutely forget to put gear on, I'll know pretty quickly. Let's get into the summons. Alright, so we are going to do a pull. I'm going to call this the Showtime Doctor pull. Good buddy. He's got to give me all the luck. So, well, we got the 8 here, so we might as well burn through those. Or can I... Oops. 300 for 2 extra summons. Yeah, we can just do it that way. Alright. Let's see what happens. Alright, who... You know what, Showtime? You've got to pick the tarot, my friend. You got to do it. Tell me which one we're rolling with here. It's in honor of the man, the myth, the legend. So he gets to choose the card. The World. Okay, let's find it. Wheel of Fortune. The World. There it is. Okay, World. Do Showtime Doctor proud. Come on, Outlaw Axeman. I hope he's on there. Just for you, Slick Dude. Was that a purple? I like half looked away. Okay, we're starting with the purple. Streamer luck, my friends. Streamer luck is real. Oh my god. First, I didn't even have to do the multi. That was first pull. I'm gonna have to make that into a short. By the way, did you guys see my rockin' pajamas? It's all party down here, my friends. Oh my god. The only thing that'd be funnier is if I got like Momo in the same thing. That would be the only thing. Actually, I do, you know, we need to get the Outlaw Axeman in here. Oh my god. That could not have gone any better. Any better, Jesus. Showtime, how many pulls did you take? You know what's going to happen, though, is when I go for Coco, it's a pity. That's what's going to happen. Night Raven, I think yeah, I've already got her. Yeah, I definitely would have won your pull battle there, Showtime. What's this one? Abyss, I'll give her a star. Take it. And Papillage Priest. That's the dumbest thing. On 53. Jeez. Okay, you know what? Showtime, that was all for you, man. I need to send you like a gift card or something. I feel bad. Slick dude, I have no idea, man. That was 100% streamer luck. I did not get Outlaw Axeman. Was I blessed or cursed by Simona in not getting Outlaw Axeman? Yeah, good luck having the resources to raise her up. Is she another flippin'... Why is every character a watcher? I swear to God, every one of my characters is a watcher. Yeah, next time you're in Colorado, I will absolutely give you the tour. Share feedback. My feedback is Showtime Doctor gave me all of his luck possible for pulling that. That was the stupidest pull I have ever done. Hands down. Hands down. Double watcher mats. Yeah, yeah. Dude, I've got to. Showtime has to come out to my area because I'll just take him out. I'll show him around. You guys can see I've got... I'm going to switch to my face cam so you can see the bigger side. I've got a very big love for arcade machines. So this room has 4. And then in the other side of my basement, I have 3 or 4 more. So I've got Final Fight over there. I've got a Capcom Big Blue. I've got Marvel vs. Capcom. Yeah, so I've got 3 more over there. So as far as fun times go, if Showtime ever comes to Colorado, I'll take them to all the cool spots for all that kind of fun stuff. I like how the review thing comes up after. Yeah, yeah. It's like, hey, you just pulled an amazing pull. We gave it to you in 1. Come give us a 5-star rating. I gotta remember to clip this later. I should have clipped it while I was doing it. All right, so let's go build her. Guys, let's build her. I don't know enough about it. Yeah, that Killer Instinct, man. Chris, I promise you, I'm not the best Killer Instinct player, but TJ Combo and that's my jam. That is absolutely my jam when it comes to... Oh, you know what we need to do? You guys aren't going to like this. Do you want to see what my pull rate is? 8%. I'm almost at 8%. Yeah. Oh, that's true. I did get 9 pities on the way to the next one. Do I get snowed out? Honestly, snow's not bad in Colorado. If you're up in the mountains, of course, but people go there intentionally for skiing. We usually get 2, maybe a 3rd snowstorm that would like cancel schools, kind of a thing. Generally speaking, Colorado's weird. They say that we have 300 days of sunshine. In the wintertime, and I kid you not, morning, yeah, 10 degrees out in the winter, freezing ass cold. Afternoon, when my wife and I go for walks, I work remote, we debate if we need jackets. A lot of times we'll throw on like a vest. And it's absolutely beautiful weather. Of course, you're going to get some bad days here and there, but 9 times out of 10, you are safe to travel into like the general kind of Denver metro area, 20-mile surrounding kind of area. Well, you got not a dupe though. That's not terrible, Sniff God, but I do feel bad for your 7 multis there. Below sniff guide, where are you at? Oh, below 3% for your pull rate. I thought you meant below 3% for, I read that as degrees, as like temperature. I'm not sure why. I was like, oh, thank you, Slick Dude. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you chatting it up too. It's been fun talking to you. All right. I have not read Simona's kit, so let's figure her out. Because I'm going to use her. I mean, if nothing else, she boosts my rates for the event itself. No, Zephyr. So my parents were military, and so I traveled a lot across the U.S., but predominantly on coastal areas because my dad was a Coast Guard chief. And so I grew up largely in Massachusetts out on the Cape, and I miss the ocean. I would take the ocean any day of the week, except for, I'll tell you, the winters out there. Those are brutal. But I came to Colorado 20 odd years ago and, you know, built a whole life out here, and I love it. I don't like that it's dry. I would like a little bit of humidity because my skin hates it. But Jay, what's up, man? Thank you. Thank you. We'll have to check out the polls. Jay, you know what, Jay? I'm not even going to spoil. I'm not even going to spoil the polls. I want you to go watch it. Whatever. So it is currently an hour 56 in the recording. So go back to about an hour 45. Okay. If you check the recording later, it's just too fun to spoil for you. You got to watch it. Jay is absolutely an all-star. Love talking with Jay. But no, Colorado's beautiful. I'm personally, I'm not going to tell you guys like my town, but I'm personally not far from the mountains, and it's gorgeous. The weather's nice. The communities are mostly great. There's a couple spots that I don't love, but 90% of them are absolutely delightful. And yeah, man, you can't go wrong. So people, if you come to Colorado, there are spots we can meet up. There's a lot of like, I'm a huge pinball fan. My dream, and I'm going to realize this one day, is to put a real pinball machine where that digital pinball machine is. So I want a new unboxed Stern pinball machine someday. But I'll take you to the pinball spots, the arcade spots. It's good times out here. All right, so showtime. You're going to have to talk to me about this kit here. Ocean is beautiful. Love oceans. Yes. Bear secretly lives in Florida. Yeah, I ride an alligator to work, if you guys didn't know. All right, I'm going to come back to skills in a second here. Let me just get these ranks and see what I'm missing in resources. Dude, Kiss Pinball Machine is pretty solid. I wonder if they're going to remake that one. I know they're working on, or rumor has it, Stern is working on a remake to Metallica. If you've never played that pinball machine, it is absolutely incredible. Easily in my top 10. Definitely my top 10. But yeah, a new remake of that on the Spike 2 architecture, or maybe they'll be on the Spike 3. That'll be cool. Rank 3, you need both. Gotcha. You know what? I've got 16 Castalia because I've been very conservative, so I don't mind burning a couple on her. It's totally fine with me. I'll come back to all of this. Okay, her aura is kind of shit, huh? Yeah, cool. So we just let Gloria do her thing with her aura. Aura instead. Five, I think, left, if you remember right. Right is armor for everyone. Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh my god, do I actually have enough to get her ranks up? I'll be damned. Okay, well that was not terrible. Alright, let me just check her traits and stuff. I have not studied enough about Simonix. I was not anticipating pulling her. Leader, or I'd probably go with something else because I've got Gloria's order if she's going to be sitting on a Union team. Increase attack and defense by 5%. Start of turn gains armor. Showtime, do you have a video up on Simona? Because I'll totally go watch it too. Not right this second, but probably tomorrow morning. At the start of turn, gains armor of ice. Gains a physical shield for 60%. Is she? Oh, you know what? If she's a magic attacker, I could use more magic attackers. Immunity to Frosty. This is the one thing, by the way, that I do wish I had access to was, or is, the test server. Even if that's all I got access to, just to be able to kind of pre-study these characters so I can make videos for y'all, like that'd be fantastic. Oh, just a showcase. Okay. Platypus. Okay, I'll have to check. You know what? I think I might have like had Plat's video up in the background. So I work from home, guys. This right here behind me is my work computer. And I do two things during the day to try to support the community. One is if I see one of our community friends streaming, I'll throw the stream on even if I can't listen to it. And I try my damnedest to jump on all of their videos that I can. There's a core probably 5 or 6 people that have been really good to me since I've joined the community, and I try to at least run their videos. Now, admittedly, that means that if I'm in like a work meeting, I'm probably not actually watching it so much as I'm supporting it. But then I've got some that I do. Like I watched Showtimes today with the night guard, whatever his name is, doing like 45 bajillion freaking damage. Actually, Showtime, I did watch most of your videos, I'll admit that. And I do a good bit on Plats as well. But I do try to pop into like Orange Jays. I try to pop into Dotatoes, A Magic Joe, Vulcan, things like that. All good content creators, guys, if you haven't seen them. Like, if you haven't watched their stuff. Does anyone know why Simona likes to turn herself into an ice cube? Some kind of weird penalty in her kit. You watched mine. Yeah, didn't you say you watched mine at like freaking near launch this morning, which is 5:30 a.m. my time? All right, so she has a shield for herself. I like that. Whatever, that's basic. Deals regular damage, speed. It's an okay multiplier. So this is probably one that gets replaced quickly, I'd imagine. All right, guys, I'm learning on the fly here. So we've got Papal Ice Priest, basically. Ice Cone and Icy Blast. Those are 2 moves I have sitting on him. Yeah, so she's doing the 4 tile with mini AoE. I do like Icy Blast, but I need to see the rest of her kit before I decide which of these 2 I'm going to use. Icy Blast first, you think? Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Worst case, I can burn a Castalia. How the hell do you say that name? Alright, now we've got, I think this is the move that they give you. Yeah, this is the cool charge move that they give you in the story mode. Or she can give ice armor. Support, yeah, the push is nice. Showtime. God, we all know how many maps you can throw people off of in this game. Why most of the good characters are female. True. I mean, I'm going to put a vote out there for Magnus just for the awesome armor. And then you've got what? August, how do you say his name? He's top tier. You've got Akambe can be up there. I think he's more of like the 2nd rank or 3rd rank of tiers, depending on who you talk to. What other male characters are up on the list? I am struggling to think of a lot more male characters that are, tier 0, tier S, whatever the hell you want to call it. The Italian, he's pretty up there, yeah. Although, in a sheer quantity, or as a ratio, there's certainly more male characters than female characters. Okay. I like both of these freaking skills. Oh, and I do like regen too. If they already have... all right, let me read this. Selects a target direction, and everyone in that area gets Armor of Ice, regen for 2 turns. If she already had Armor of Ice, decreases energy consumption. So this becomes a 1-point skill. Is that how I should read this? Showtime, does this mean if she's on Armor of Ice that this is a 1-point skill? Or am I reading this incorrectly? She's not passing that to the other players, is she? Or the other teammates, I wouldn't think. This one's cool. I was playing with this one in the thing. Alright, instant. Doe, what's up, friend? Okay. Gets 1 tile cross shape, deals a bunch of damage. Up to 100% of the physical shield value. Okay. What is Warrior Frost? Reduces damage by 30%. Increased distance the character can move. Oh, god damn it. I am going to get both of these. Castalia away. By the way, friends, I'm going to show my own content here. If you've not hit that subscribe button, I am trying for that push to 1,000. I think I was at 880 earlier today, so almost at 900. And I've already started taking a survey on the kind of stream you're going to want to see. once I hit that 1,000. So, you know, got something special planned there. So do give me a subscribe if you don't mind me asking of it. You got one left. Oh, yeah, I've used, I think, 2 Castalia so far, maybe 3, probably 2. All right, what do we got here? Rank 5. We've got reaction skills. After her armor is destroyed, she does an AoE and move -3. That's kind of cool. When hit by an active attack with an enemy, I kind of like the Ice Shards one. When hit by an active attack from an enemy with less move, decreased move, whatever, takes less damage. It's not bad. But if she's getting hit, and she's probably going to lose her Armor of Ice in most content anyways, you're going to do an AoE. So that character has kind of taken a counter attack of a sort. And then they get move 3 for a turn down. I'm going to go with the left. I like that. That's really cool sounding. Alright. Aura is definitely beaten out by Gloria. So if I'm running an Aura on a Union team, it's going to be Gloria's anyway. So I don't really need that one. Outlaw Axeman cosplays. You know what? Halloween's around the corner, Showtime. That's that might be the way to do it. Single target attack, 80% damage, move down 3 for 2 turns. That's a solid. Move down 3 is a solid debuff. If they already have it, they get frozen. I like this one. I like her control abilities here. I can see why she'd be strong in PvP for sure. Got my Halloween intro ready. You know what? I think actually I think you should dress as Stormbreaker. I think that's what you should go for. Just go with the other Axe character. Alright, basic attack. Single target, 110. If she is attacking enemies with reduced move or frosty tiles, it increases 30%. That's not bad, because she's probably going to be around frosty tiles pretty frequently. Or 80% damage. That one seems kind of weak compared to Ice Maid's sword. Deals 80%. Oh, because do I want to be sword or do I want to be magic is what this is. Both are magic damage. So that doesn't matter. I just lose the 1 tile range. I think I would prefer Ice Maid's sword. Because you're going to have a good chance of having frosty tiles. Especially with that first cone move. I'll trade that for the range. Yeah. Yeah, I want that one. Oh. What is her ultimate? What's up here? Winter Doomsday. Oh, this is that cool looking move, I'm betting. Deals a bunch of ice damage in a big old area. Makes the ice wall, yep. If a tile is occupied, she gets frozen. Yeah, this one's that cool looking move. That's going to happen whenever I get there. If she's dying, she recovers. Yeah, dude, how are you going to pick anything over Winter Doomsday? That thing sounds so cool. Like, this is like such a signature move right here. Yeah, there's no point in looking at the right doctor. No point at all. All right, so now, what do I need to do for a move? So reaction's fine. This needs to be subbed out. They should auto-sub that out when you pick it, by the way. I hate that they don't. What do I want on her bar? Alright, so we got a 2 energy, 3, what are these? So 2 energy, this is really 1 if she has Armor of Ice. 4 turn recharge, a 2-3, a 1-4. That's her basic, basically, and a 2-3. So what do I want to put on my bar? We're getting rid of this one. For a moment, let's just put that on there so I can see it. Alright, so she wants knockback. She wants this one. I'd like this for this Warrior of Frost. That's going to stay on the bar. But I want that in the first slot. Nope. That's not at all what I wanted to do. That was dumb. Get over there. Thank you. Alright, so I want that one. Flash freeze. Single target attack. Move down 3. Or I could freeze them. So this is a really good control ability. This is a good support ability. I kind of... That's a tricky one. I don't know. I like both too much. I wish I had like one more slot for powers here. This one's staying on the bar. I think the knockback is what is likely to get subbed out if I don't feel like I need a knockback. Inflict. Yeah, I think we're going to put that on there for now. What else gives minus move? Anything? So she gets minus move or move down when her armor breaks. This gives move down. Oh no, it doesn't. If they already have moved down. Okay. I'm just trying to see like how reliable it is to freeze something with this one. Yeah, I think I'll default to this for now. Just play with her. Okay, what does she need for weapons? So she's a staff user. And I have a... This is kind of a single target, kind of not. Instant... Oh, this is an instant move. Nice. Charges location, does a bunch of damage, blah, 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 blah. Dream comp, I can now find come true. Buffed alert build Fakel. On top of an edit box, full turret mode. While slowed, enemies struggle to reach him. New meta incoming. Jay, that's how I want to build my Fakel, is as an alert build. I just think it looks fun, so I'm with you on that one. Alright, so kind of an AoE, single target. Not even hitting ability. This one is single target. So the only AoE I have is Icy Blast. And then when my ice armor shatters, you have Starry on her? Let me take a look at that one. I'm pretty sure I have Starry. That's focused. Which one's Star? There it is. Okay, yeah, so I have this one sitting on my Flame Mage, but I think this would be better here to your point. So let's equip this one and let's bring it to 50. I don't have the resources to go higher than 50 right now, I don't believe. Advance that. Yeah. Alright. And then what do I have? So she's mainly going to be sitting on top of the units. This one has distance. But her average attack is going to be sitting on their face. You can make Fakel climb her ice wall. That's pretty fun. I tried to stay up through the whole stream, but fiance wants to go to bed. Alex, don't feel bad about that. Please go enjoy your time with your wife. There is nothing more important than that love you have. So go, take care of your fiance, enjoy it. Thank you, and I will see you on the next live, Alex. I'm glad you're able to make it tonight. All right, what kind of trinket does she want? This one doesn't do anything for her. Maybe I put the sudden strike on her. I kind of want something else that juices her up a little bit. What do we got? I kind of need these to stay where they're at. All right, what new trinkets? So maybe she gets one of my new ones, one of my new toys. I did pull the hat. What does the hat do? Gives me a immunity disrupt when healthy magic defense. That doesn't do much for her. I'm not worried about her magic defense. Though Tato and I could be friends, you guys should be. This one I don't care about. I don't really love that one. Maybe I give her the hourglass for now. I don't know that I have anything better. I don't know. Do you guys see anything in my inventory you think would be better on her? Again, these 4 up here are gonna live where they're at. I could potentially sub out the space time ring, but It's not going to do anything amazing for her, and I've already put resonance on it, or whatever it's called, engravings, for the sake of Edda. I kind of like this. Kind of. Little piercing damage twice, and if she's out there supporting, this is a good way to juice her damage ever so slightly. Or do I go Hourglass? I'm going to think about that for a minute. Alright, what does she need for a tarot? So she is magic damage. She's not doing a ton of AoE. Unless she gets hit. More single target. I mean, Devil's always a win. I actually have a lot of Devils that I could build up. She'd be getting the benefit from other people killing more than herself. Yeah, Jay, that's literally what I'm thinking about right now, is which tarot would be good for her. And I guess like some of it could depend on how you build her, because I'm definitely sitting with the support skill at the moment, but I would sub that out for the knockback if the map made more sense for it. So she's not really AoE heavy in my build at the moment. I'm feeling like I start with Devil, and that's partially just because I have a ton of them. Insta buff or debuff with Disaster Bottle. Or Scrolls. What is Scrolls of August? That one's not ringing a bell for me. 50% chance for 4-turn cooldown reduction. For the resonance. Oh god, resonance. I hate the 50% moves. I'm such a, I don't know. Who's wearing that? Oh, I stuck that on her for the whatchamacallit. Alright, so what do I have? I had some that were ready for magic. So this one is magic attack. Let's do some enhancing on this bad boy. You guys can see how I enhance too. So I go step by step. Because if this becomes physical... Oh, that's cool. That's a good start. If this became physical attack, I would just sell the stupid thing. 35... Or break it down, whatever they call it. Give me another magic attack. Ah, magic defense, whatever. 50... Oh, so I didn't get the extra hit, but that's not bad if I don't hit on something else. So let's equip that one for now. And then this one I was holding on to. Means that you can only use it again after 3 turns. I guess we ain't going to Vegas with Bear. I don't know, Showtime Doctor. The last time I was in Vegas was Thanksgiving. And I played one slot machine because I'm not a huge gambler. We went more for the museums and to show the kids. And I sat down on, I think it was like a penny slot or a nickel slot or something like that. And I hit, I think I spent $40. I hit 220, if I remember correctly. And then I think I gambled it all back down to where I maybe netted 20 at the end of it all. And I went into it expecting to lose, as you do, right? But there was a little bit of luck. I still think the luck I had on this pull trumps all of the luck I've ever had, but whatever. What do you do? See, like this one's getting sold. Physical attack, magic attack. I could care less about this one now. You go away. Any of my other ones? Defense, that doesn't help. That's trash. Okay, so this is my best tarot from a devil perspective at the moment. I'm trying to think if there's anything better, though. Let's go through it. So we've got Magician isn't going to do anything for her. I mean, only when she shields would that one be good. Wheel of Fortune, situational at best. Physical shield. At the start of battle, that's it though. I don't know. Not vibing with that one. Decreased damage is always just generally okay if you're not a tank. Tower is the assist attacks or whatever. Counter attacks. Could turn into a Dispeller. I think I want her having more damage. Damage increased by 10% when attacking healthy enemies. I mean, generally speaking, an okay one. This one has a bronze, though, so I need to sell it. This one have anything decent? Let's enhance this one. Even if you don't win, if someone wins when you're sitting there, you get 8. Oh, okay. That's fair. When is the time it gets used anyways? Yeah, just catching up on the chat there. What if I bring this one up to, let's go 35. More magic defense base. Do I hit the better thing? The double? There we go. Okay. Damage dealt increased by 15% additionally when hitting healthy enemies. That's not bad. Do I like it better than Devil? Her current Devil has better magic attack, though. So this isn't a bad Whisper, but it's just probably not the one for her at the moment. This one has a gold. I don't care. Already looked at all those. What's the, that's Wheel of Fortune? Yeah. Raise a Sun. When attacking injured enemies, ignore 20% of their defense. That's okay. This one in particular can be sold, though. It's kind of trash. Physical defense, magic attack. What happens if I enhance this one? More physical defense. I'm not going to do that one anymore. I don't love that one. She's not healing, so I don't care about this one. If I didn't have Angel doing a better job at this, then I could consider this for her one buff skill, but I just don't think it's that great for this situation. All right, physical defense, magic attack. Let's try enhancing this one. Oh yeah, the cheap drinks in Vegas, man. I'm all about that. Cheap drinks when you're gambling, not cheap drinks when you're walking the strip. 35. Okay, this is like a total HP one. Let's walk away from that one. What else do I have? Magic defense, physical attack. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oops. All right, another magic attack. Let's get a good roll. I want to see the 4-star hit with a bunch of magic attack. That's a good start. We have a lush. I would say casual. Casual at best. I genuinely do not remember the last time I was actually drunk. Ah, this one turned into trash pretty quickly. Max HP, magic attack. Okay, that's a good start. Whatever. Take it. Take it if you give me the proc. Give me the proc. No, still decent magic attack. What? So 74, 77, and 8%. What does she have now? 74, 77, and 8. It's like literally almost the same thing. All right, so not much different there on the stat basis. And then where were we? We were here. God, I got a lot that were magic attack to start. Although I think I wanted to do the ones where they're injured, but that's okay. Let's just do it. Let's roll with it. Let's see what happens. Magic defense. All right, what's the next one? More defense. I'm going to skip that one. What's this guy do? Move stuff, I don't care. Decrease damage is whatever. Increase crit, don't think she's a crit character. Shield. At the end of a turn, recover HP. That's probably not what I wanted her. Okay, when attacking injured, this is the other one I wanted to look at. HP, physical attack. Let's try this one. Just realized I have a Devil Tarot with 15% magic attack total. And the extra Devil stack. Yeah, dude, that might be a decent one. That's pretty solid. Physical attack, this one goes nowhere. What's this one? Recovers 1 energy when not using any active skill and on standby. Will she be on standby a lot? Hopefully not. So this one's probably not that good. Okay, so I think we got the best of what we can use for the tarots at the moment. I wish... Oh, I need to get to level 60. I wish it had the extra special bottom there, but nah, what do you do? It'll be a holdover for now. And I do need to figure out the trinket. So trinket-wise, you said something about the August. I don't remember having that one. I don't think I have whichever one you were talking about. How come people keep on using Devil? So Devil, especially here, I'll show you on my Cole. I think my Cole's got the better version. So it gives you additional... one of my characters has the double stack Devil, but for every character that's defeated in battle, and it does not need to be by this character, just in general, it gives a stack of Devil. Each stack gives you 3% additional attack and defense, and it can get up to 30%. So if you have your 4th slot here with the extra proc, it basically makes it go twice as fast. Every time you kill something on the field, anyone who's wearing Devil gets stronger. And, you know, in the beginning, 3% is whatever, but if you're on a map with a lot more enemies, or for example, Weapon Trial 3 where you keep killing the ads, this thing will just keep stacking and stacking, and eventually you're sitting at an attack and defense increase of 30%. So that is why you're seeing a lot of people use this particular one. So hopefully that helps out there, Heerman. All right, Simona, where'd you go? I'm actually genuinely happy that I pulled her. I wasn't going to chase her, but I wanted her to show up eventually on a banner for me, so I'm definitely not mad. Okay, let's solve our trinket so I can give her resonance. So I think I'm leaning towards the hourglass. More magic and physical attack. I probably won't combine these right now, but I don't have to worry about move and speed down. What's her speed to begin with? 271. Okay. Because otherwise, I don't know what else I would use on her specifically. This is more tanky. I don't think that does anything for her. This is trash. This one's cool looking, but doesn't really... Yeah, I don't know. One-time piercing damage. Yeah, it's just not doing anything else otherwise. All right, so chat, give me your thoughts. I can go Flying Blade Arm Guard, which twice per battle I can do some piercing damage. It's all right. It's not terrible. Or I can go Hourglass, get a slight bit more magic attack, and no movement down or speed down. I'm leaning towards this one. But what are your thoughts? Yeah, it's tough on Showtime because I just don't have anything else that really stands out as this is Simona's, you know, trinket, if you will. Because Highland's not going to do anything. Alert skills don't do anything. Kind of want to honor legendary, so I'm not thinking I'm going to toss like a disaster bottle on her or anything. Origin for her personally, yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm leaning towards. I'm going to do this. Yeah, I'm going to do Hourglass. Let's bring this bad boy up to 50. I would level this up anyway, so this isn't a loss. Get you all the way up. And I'm probably going to give her the resonance where when you move, you gain increased attack and defense. I can't think of any reason why that wouldn't be good on her. Fancy Hat just looks cool. I wish it actually changed on your character and would show that graphic, because that'd be kind of funny. I personally use the physical shield trinket on her. Physical shield trinket. Okay, I see. Fancy Hat works. Let me go look at those two. Like I said, this would go to 50 regardless, so I don't care if I level this up. When both her shield is down and when she doesn't have... Oh, Warrior of Ice, does that already take care of that? Good call. Let me go look at that. I'm just not familiar enough with her kit. That's on this one, I think, right? No. I thought it was the reaction. Where is that move? Here it is. Warrior Frost. So she has added move. And then physical shield. Immune to Frosty. After being hit by melee, gives a move 1 down. Okay. Where Frost reduces damage, can move an additional tile. Okay, so if we look at Hourglass gave us no move, no speed decrease, a little bit of magic. And then you were saying you've got the hat, so no disrupt, which also means no reduced move. And a bunch of other stuff, so the reaction still works. That's not a terrible. Okay. When healthy, so the magic defense, I'm kind of like whatever too, but what else were you saying? Fancy hat, physical shield trinket. Which one is that one? That is, it's not this one, is it? No. She gets immune to stat debuffs too. Does she get immune through her kit, or are you talking about through the hat? Let's double check this. It's not that. What the heck is straight? What is straight curse? I have no idea what that debuff is. Oh, through star level. I see. Let me look. Increases attack and defense. Gains armor of ice. If it's dying, she immediately gains that. Is that like a level 5 thing? Okay, so that's at level 5. Unless I missed it. Okay, yeah, so she won't be level 5 like ever for me probably. Unless I get lucky with dupes. She's either immune to Frosty Tile move down or gets a +1 most of the time. It's not bad by any means, just that some of her kit covers, I see, but only for ice. Alright, so still goes back to this versus Frosty hat. So a little bit of attack. No speed down. Does this give the no speed down? Just disrupts. I think, yeah, I guess either one could be good. Star level takes a while. She is a terror in live PvP though. Yeah, that ice wall I could see being ultra disruptive. I think I'll start with the Hourglass just to save some resources. And then let's do some resonance. Let's see. Gear engraving, no buff. What do I want? So I generally like sword and wand. Is there any reason I wouldn't do that? So when unharmed, crit 20, no. After using a basic attack and a bunch of other stuff, gains an attribute buff from level 2, but I tend to pre-buff. So unless she's extended, that doesn't matter. When injured, no, I don't like that one. Healing doesn't matter. This one I was just talking about. When unharmed, but that tends to be better on backline than frontline, because she tends to, if you're walking melee, you're generally speaking going to get hit by something. So harder to be above the 70%. Can I see the skill tree? Yeah, give me just a couple moments, bro. I'll pull that up. All right, bros, let's get behind Team Bear. Thank you. Decrease physical, 50% chance. God, I just hate the 50% chances. It would be nice to have this proc on her, but the probability isn't great. I think I'm going to go with my usual. I'm going to go with sword and wand. Before actively attacking for each tile, yeah. All right, so let's give you, we're going to start slow just to get the resonance. Give me something decent. Fuck you. Oh. Really? I'm going to come back to that in a second. Just bear with me. She stays unharmed for a while with a shield. It's fair. That's fair. I think that's still a sword, though, isn't it? Which one is that? Yeah, it's sword and pentacle. You know what? I'm going to test that one. Showtime. I'm going to put that on her and see how often that stays procced. Because if it can proc reliably, or not proc, but if it can stay active reliably, then you're not wrong. That would be a decent one. Did I not actually accept it? I'm such an idiot. I think I hit quit instead of accepting it. Jesus, that was dumb. Yeah, I mean she moves a ton too. It's kind of like I could see both being good. That's better than what I had. Yes, use that. Let's not forget this time. Physical defense is whatever. We're going to stick with these for a moment. Alright, so then let's grab this bad boy. Okay, so how big is her physical shield? Let's take a look at that, because that matters, right? So she's going to get Armor of Ice at the start, 60% of magic attack. Magic attack, it gets buffed. But you're talking about pulling out a calculator, because at midnight I am not doing math in my head. Alright, so she has 2147 times 0.6. Oops. 2147 times 0.6. 1288. So she's getting a rather beefy shield. And then how does she reapply it? She reapplies it through what? Not there. Not there. Not there. Wait, where does she reapply Armor of Ice? Oh, at the start of the turn. Jeez, I thought it was at the start of battle. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, let's go with the move one, or non-move one. Was it magic attack? Yeah, so I think that's what I read, right? Yeah. So that's a pretty beefy one. And she, if you're in my team, chances are you're getting heavily buffed. So, I mean, I could see her shield being every bit of half of her health when I'm fully, buffed up and rolling. All right, so let's give her Pentacle. That's Pentacle, right? Yeah. Give me something good. I mean, it's not the best engraving, but I mean, with so limited amounts of use here, like I don't really feel great about blowing through these. I will give her one of these. Let's try it. Really? I can't believe that was like a word. They should at least make it on par with what you're doing. Let's do another one. Alright, we just quit while we're ahead. Quit while we're ahead. And what about her staff? Let's give her possibly a slightly better one. This isn't terrible. Do I even have... Let's do one. Sword to sword. Oh. Okay, I'll take that. 2% plus 16. I lose the defense for something I don't care about with physical attack. Can confirm that the shield tarot stacks on her initial shield. The bonus 15 damage reduction when shielded is cool also. Might be a good before rank 3. Interesting. I'll have to look at that. But in the meantime, definitely going to use that. Yes. Okay, so I think I'm going to leave her where she is as far as the resonance goes. Not bad. Not bad at all, Simona. And now you get to be in my clear team for the event. Do I even have enough endurance to go back into it, as a matter of fact? Oh, who's ready to level? Oh, Abyss. Let's give you a star, my friend. Because you are one of my favorite units in the entire game. Who else had a star? Papal Ice Priest, my most situational used character ever. You're at 4 stars, that's not bad. Crystallizes 40% of HP. I run her with Luxite. I don't think I have Luxite Great Shield. What else do we have here? Who else can be leveled up? Pikeman. Getting your 5 stars, sir. Not too shabby. Recruited guard. You get 5 stars as well. Hopefully locking out some achievements for me for some Luxite. God, I got a few of these guys. 5-star you. Get out of there. Guard. You're not 5 stars, but that's okay. Love you anyways, even though I'm not leveling you up. Although I have seen people use this guy. I forget why. I know I've been told, I just don't remember. I will probably never use you. You seem fairly useless to me. And this pikeman. There we go. I think that's everybody. Get out of there. Get up here. Yes, okay. Oh, bond. What? What? Why do I have a dot? Oh, do you just like automatically get something with this? You know what? I think I do have a bond charm. You know what? You're getting it. Simona, your pull was so good to me that you get the bond charm. Enjoy it. I do, however, need to give somebody else the other part. I honestly forget to come in here and check these sometimes. How about her bond? Just yeah, I just gave her the bond charm there. I think. Oh wait, do I still have to click on something? Oh, the story. I will do that later. I need to go back there. Where is Etta? She's almost 5. So she's getting these daily whatevers. Get in there. I've got Cole at 5 and I've got Gloria at 5 so far. Do you get anything for these stories, or is it just story? I still don't want to do it right now because it's after midnight, so I actually need to wrap this up pretty soon. I've been going long. Let's double check our quests and stuff. Clear these out. No more achievements. And then let's see. I do want to go into the event really quick and swap around my team and put her in there. I wish the storyline was open right now because I kind of want to play it. Can I don't have enough on reset. So let's do it this way. Just to get her in here. Who needs to come out? You can come out. I don't like you at all. You can come in. And I think that'll be good. Can this team auto this now is the question. Because before I started on this on manual. Because I would just take too many hits early on from people doing dumb things on auto. Because that's how this game rolls. And as we watch this play out, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. We are coming to a close after this mission. So I've got to get a little bit of sleep. Got kid stuff to do tomorrow. And a huge end of summer party with some friends they're hosting. So, oh Jesus, no, they're doing all sorts of stuff. So that's going to be all sorts of fun. So I probably should have a little bit of sleep before I go into that tomorrow. Yeah, this looks like a way better auto team. Yeah, that dude, Chris, that Simona pull. I cannot comprehend it. I'm gonna have to go back into this and download my own replay and throw that on a whole different video just for the fun. And you know, it's probably not gonna get any views, and I don't even care. I just want to put it into the memorial for all time. Like I said, this is what is going to kill my luck on the next banner, though, is I will undoubtedly get to the pity for Coco. I think someone said earlier that she was confirmed to be the next banner. And I can now freaking auto this stage, so that is a beautiful thing. Alright friends, that's going to be it for the bear tonight. I'm going to go into hibernation for a few hours. Like I said, I've got the family stuff for tomorrow. Great stream. Thank you very much for coming along today. And if you haven't already, I've got a poll thing up on my community page for once I hit the 1,000 subscriber mark, I'll have a live stream. And there's votes on what to do. You can come and PvP me. We can do hard modes. We can do tower. I've got a 50 pull or bust on there for whatever banners up that I haven't already pulled on. So go throw a vote in there. I think we got, you know, a bit over 100 votes already, which is absolutely incredible. So thank you for that. And with that, let's see, but possibly not the next banner. Yeah, can't confirm or deny. Thanks for the stream. Heerman, thank you as well. Jay, Showtime, Chris, everyone who's still in the chat that I haven't seen your name scrolling in a while. Zomchu, Simona cosplay stream. My daughter would probably love it if I did that just for the wig. And you know, as a matter of fact, we went as Ken and Barbie for Halloween, and I have the blonde wig. So, you know, I could rock that. I'm not shaving the beard, but I could rock the the blonde wig for Simona. Riku, thank you. All right, everybody, good night. Thanks again. I'll see you soon.